That's the, well, congratulations though, for real.
Appreciate
That's
that, bud. All right, bro. I think no Instagram. We can go live. I think we live. We'll get a notification soon. Anyway, what's up with y'all? How y'all doing? Manga Against the World podcast. We in this bitch. Make sure you go on Spotify, Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, all that good shit. And go check us out on those websites. Today, we're trying to change up the style. It's no Black Clover, obviously. We got a couple spoiler chapters out there. We might talk about them later. But we was off screen. We was having this conversation. It kind of all started off with Spy X Family. Am I saying that right, Jay?
Yeah.
Spy X Family, right? There's a conversation going around on Instagram or Twitter about Spy X Family and whether or not it's a masterpiece, and it kind of sparked this conversation amongst us. And that's what we kind of want to talk about today. We might talk a little bit about other stuff as well. Anything y'all want to talk about, just drop it in the chat. We'll talk about it. But for now, what was we at when we was talking about? We just picked back up where we left off.
Can I ask a question?
Oh God, what?
Why is it called Spy X Family, but Hunter x Hunter is just Hunter x Hunter?
I don't know.
Like,
I was thinking that like a long time ago. Thinking that same thing.
that's so weird to me. Like,
And like
That
people
is
really
weird.
get mad if you put that X in between the H and the H.
oh my gosh,
They
bro, you
really
say
talk
Hunter
shit.
x Hunter,
Man.
bro, they be at you over that. Like,
It's Hunter, you idiot. There's no X in Japanese. It's an X in Japanese alphabet. You fucking dumbass. The fuck
I
up.
never really thought about that. I mean, it might be pronounced Spy Family now that you say that. So.
maybe it really was Hunter x Hunter all this time.
So, I mean, I don't know, man.
To start this conversation off, I think we should first of all, we should probably name some. We should probably name some mangas or something that we consider masterpieces, right? If somebody say Attack on Titan, I'm choking you. Okay. Hold on. First, what is real quick? What does a manga have to have to be a masterpiece?
Who's going first?
At least one
Is that
dragon.
a broad question for everybody?
Nobody want to say nothing? The
You
floor is
gotta,
open.
you gotta be kind of funny sometimes. I feel like you gotta have some humor.
Man, y'all lame as fuck today, man.
Nah, I mean, for me,
Humor, what?
for me, like I use certain criteria when it comes to assessing anime and manga. I judge it based on its plot, characters, the themes the story's trying to tell, the world building / power system. I kind of combine those because not all series have power system, for the most part, and obviously the art / animation. If it has an anime, then the animation. If it's just a manga, then just the art for the most part. So I judge it based on all those five, and like if they nail it in every single situation, like elite at every one, then it's basically a masterpiece. So
I think
How I
all those are pretty good categories to have, but it's one thing I feel like you're missing, which is consistency. Because you can have all that shit and you can fall off, you know what I'm saying? And then that's that. There goes your masterpiece. So I think you definitely need to add consistency in that, and probably did you say pacing? Because I think pacing
no.
is very important. Because bro,
It is.
the thing that killed Magi when it was at its peak, the thing that killed it was the pacing when it came to that flashback arc. The flashback arc pacing, a lot of people complained about it, and that's what honestly killed Magi back in his prime. So I think pacing is very important when you're talking about a masterpiece as well. And let's be honest, pacing almost killed One Piece a couple times. One Piece just a little bit too good for pacing to kill it, but it almost had. Dressrosa a lot of people was complaining to wrap that shit up.
Thriller Bark.
Thriller Bark was
Really, a lot
bad
of people
pacing.
don't like
Dude, I
flashbacks.
don't know what people hating on Thriller Bark.
I like
A
Thriller
lot
Bark.
of people hate Thriller Bark.
We've had like the last.
Hold on, no,
three
no, no, no,
chapters
no,
of
no,
Luffy
no,
getting
no,
a throat
no,
punch.
no, Rax. We're not fucking going off on this
saying.
on this conversation. What was you saying, Quan?
So I think a lot of people don't like long flashbacks.
In general, right? The flashback can have good pacing and everything. They just don't like it.
I
Yeah,
think it's
that's
really
fair.
being away from the main character and the main cast for like a long period of time. I think it bothers people. Like I think because people like to see like, oh, where's my favorite character that I've been with for like 100 chapters already? Like,
And that falls back on pacing, right? That definitely falls back on pacing. So, all right, now we got. All right, anybody else got some other things that they will put in a masterpiece that you need to have?
instead of comedy, you got to be kind of funny. Like,
Yeah, we know you say comedy. We got it in there.
oh, okay.
There has to be a limit to how many speed lines you can have.
How many what?
Speed lines.
Speed lines?
You have too many speed lines.
I don't know what.
I guess that can fall up on the art,
on,
RTR. I
Talk
think
about Boruto. He's 100%. That was a shot at Boruto.
No, that's a shot at. That's a shot at Bleach. Bleach ain't got no background.
I think another one you
Oh,
should
hang
have.
on.
Another category you should have is quality characters. I believe you definitely got to have, because if you can have all that other stuff and people cannot like the character. The characters can be boring.
I think when it comes to characters, I feel like the things I put is like general categories, but you can break them down. Like you said, quality characters, for example. So obviously, when it comes to characters, people just focus on development and how deep the character is. But Josuke, you make a great point. If the character is not entertaining, you don't want to watch that character.
Right. And bro, characters don't have to be all like fucking happy joy to be enjoyable too. Because I think the main character from what am I trying to think of? He's a psychopath, bro. The one series we always talk about that's coming back. Remember I told you I hate all the character eye colors in that show?
Classroom of the Elite.
Yes, Classroom of the Elite main character. He's not fucking all. He's not an Asta or a Goku or a Naruto. He's a Sasuke all the way, and he's fucking very enjoyable. Very high quality character.
Yeah.
You know what's a boring character to me that drag a series down for Hunter x Hunter specifically? That nigga Lierio. That nigga Lierio is so fucking boring to me.
I think Knuckles was my favorite character when he first got introduced, right? And
Knuckles fire.
Man, listen, let me finish. Knuckles was my favorite character all the way until he got introduced. All the way up until the end when they just started making that nigga have 35 paragraph dialogue. I was just like, okay, I'm done with Knuckles. He can talk too much at this point.
I mean, everybody talk too much now.
Shit. Anyway, okay, so now that we got okay.
No, I was saying I think also like what adds in like well all y'all said also villains like a series is heavily carried by villains. Like no matter what people say, like when the series don't need villains to be good. Yes, it does. That's literally the backbone of a story foundation. The antagonist is the key to make the protagonist important. Like so that makes the story itself good. So like when you think about great shows that everybody likes, you know, like Yu Yu Hakusho, it was good because the cast is good and also the villains are good. Right?
Villains are amazing.
Naruto cast was good and also the villains were good. Bleach, the villains, they were heavy carried by the villains. Like it's a lot of series out there that's carried by the villains. Monster viewed as the greatest manga because of the villain. You know, it's a lot of stuff.
And he's like the most bare bones villain like of all time, is he not?
Who?
The monster villain. Isn't he like really bare bones? Like
he's really bare bones, but like it's something
about his demeanor and shit. That's what people like about him and shit like that.
Yeah, like viewed as like the greatest villain.
And you gotta dedicate to the role.
Right, man. Okay, so now that we got like the stuff that we will put in a masterpiece manga, I need some suggestions of masterpiece from everybody except RT. No, not going there. I'm kidding, RT, of course. All right, well, we already know what you're going. Your masterpiece list is very predictable. I'm just saying.
Is it?
It's very predictable.
One or multiple?
Huh? I know at least 3 series he would name, guaranteed.
No, so like, all right, so like for masterpiece in terms of rating, is it like these are 10 out of 10s or like 9?
10 out of 10. The only thing like honestly, you should only have maybe 3 of these on your list. Like, but if you got more, that's on you. But yeah, these are your 10 out of 10s. You can read this series every year, at least one time a year. Like you will suggest this to anybody, no matter what time, no matter how they're feeling. You know what I'm saying? I want those suggestions.
So we going down a list of naming the 3 masterpieces.
You can name however many you want. You know what I'm saying? But I want to know your masterpieces, the ones you consider masterpieces. You can name however many you want. I'm just saying. I only got like maybe 2 to 3 of these on my list. Yeah. That's just me. Some people you might have more, but well, I'll start with
like 2 to 3.
I'll start with RT.
All right. I mean, there's like the general ones. So I'm gonna kind of stray away from that. I'm still putting Attack on Titan. I don't care if you hate it, but I'm still putting Attack on Titan on the list. And then I put 2 more, and that would be Hellsing Ultimate Not a lot of people know about it.
Really? Now
but
that's
it's important.
unpredictable. I didn't see that coming.
Bro, Helsing Ultimate is fantastic. Top tier protagonist, top tier villain. The story's paced extremely well. Animation's amazing. Like it's so good. Helsing Ultimate is for its genre, of course. And then Gintama, bro.
Yep, I saw that coming.
Yeah, that was one of my guesses.
Gintama's elite, bro.
It's elite.
Especially for a comedy series, bro.
I know I said
Gintama's
comedy
elite.
RT, but you didn't have to like run with that.
Nah,
It's a gag
nah,
series.
that
Gintama's
would
goated.
nah. Listen, when it comes to Gintama and RT, I know for a fact he's gonna ride with Gintama every time.
Gintama's goated. I'll stay.
RT been talking about Gintama since I met him. Like,
I've tried it. I don't like gag series.
I tried it too. I got pretty
Gag
deep into
series?
it.
I thought you read Fairy
All right,
Tail,
Rex, give me your masterpieces.
Quan, do we want to compare main characters and see which one's goofier? Is that what you want?
Dude,
Oh, I'm only picking Berserk.
only
Really?
Berserk.
Berserk,
Hold on.
this is my one pick.
You don't think Fairy Tail's a masterpiece, Rex?
Most people don't like shonen, whereas like Berserk's one of those ones where like most people would probably like it.
I thought you would have thought it was a masterpiece, though.
I'll pick it for shonen. That's my shonen.
No, it doesn't
masterpiece.
matter what category it is. It's like your masterpieces.
Sure, you know what, Quan? You're right. I will put Fairy Tail in there. I'll stick to my guns.
So you
Quan,
got you got
thank you for putting me back on the path, Quan.
you got Berserk. you got Berserk and
Ooh, and you know what? You know what I'm gonna pick? Because it has the best ending of any shonen is original Yu-Gi-Oh. 100%.
My gosh.
Dude, you find me a better ending. You find me a better shonen
yeah,
ending that doesn't have some goofy flop.
He's spitting on that. That ending was crazy.
Rex.
Yu-Gi-Oh's original ending is fantastic.
So you said
Really
he's
good
spitting. Is
ending.
it the greatest ending in Shonen?
I'm saying, like,
It's not the greatest ending, but it's a really good one.
it's
I'm
okay.
I'm picking
Okay,
Right.
so
Take it.
Rex, you got Berserk, Fairy Tail, Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm actually not mad at that list.
Ew.
I'm not mad at RT's either because I knew he was gonna say Gintama. I just don't like the Shadow Diet. Go ahead, Quan.
It's strictly manga, like not anime.
Yeah, anime, manga, no matter.
Okay, Cowboy Bebop for sure is a masterpiece,
It's a good
100%. One Piece, obviously, and like Yu Yu is up there. Like Yu Yu Hakusho is really great, but yeah, that's probably like it in terms of like masterpiece ones that I got like solid 9 out of 10 and higher. That would be those three for sure.
Wait, can I add one more?
Sure.
Code Geass.
Code Geass. What?
Wait,
Mm-hmm.
Code Geass masterpiece.
I was gonna go along with it until I heard what you said.
Masterpiece.
What
Code
you
Geass,
talking? You talking about Cole?
Lelouch v Britannia. One of the most
Listen,
main
I'm not
characters
gonna hold you.
ever.
That when Buddy said I'm not this, I'm Japanese. I love that part. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
wait, Rax reminded me. Death Note also. Death Note is also a masterpiece.
Okay.
For sure.
Interesting.
I'm not mad at Death Note. Who is it? Sabo? You got any? I know Sabo got some masterpieces.
My turn.
He gonna say Zoro piece.
What
Out of high school.
where did this slander come from? Like, I never said my name is Sabo. When did I ever say I was a Zorro snaring boy? Anyway, but first, the one that's going first off the rip. Yeah, I hate all y'all black men in here that didn't say this. But damn, it just slipped off the top of my tongue. What it's called?
Afro
Boondocks.
Samurai.
Yeah, ooh, gold,
Wait,
gold. You a real nigga.
I'm not a fan of
Boondocks.
Boondocks, so I don't.
Boondocks definitely going first. And if you got something negative to say, just keep it to yourself. What your mama say? You got nothing nice to say? Keep it to yourself.
All right, ain't mad at you.
Oh yeah, Full Metal Alchemist is definitely going. That's one of my fit. That's the first anime, like one of the first animes I ever watched all the way through. Definitely a masterpiece. And a hot take I'm going with, I had brought up earlier that nobody heard was Chainsaw Man. Quan, you tripping with One Piece?
I'm not mad at Chainsaw Man.
I'm gonna get it Quan real quick. One Piece is not no masterpiece. I'm just
One Piece is way better than
Well,
Midsommar,
keep
man.
your comments to yourself. Keep your comments to yourself. Keep your comments to yourself.
My bad.
Keep your comments to yourself.
My bad.
All right, so for me, my masterpieces, man, I'm definitely throwing JoJo Bizarre Adventure on there. I'm throwing Berserk on there so far because I haven't finished Berserk, but oh my god, so fucking good. And I'm throwing One Piece on there. And you know what? For what is it called? Honorable mention For honorable mentions, I'm gonna throw Yu Yu Hakusho on it, and I'm gonna throw in One Piece on there. You know what? And fuck it, and I'm throwing So Far So Good as far as Record of Ragnarok. That look like that might go down in my masterpiece category when it's
You can't do that one yet.
when it all said and done. Record of Ragnarok might be going down in my masterpiece category as well. But that's all I got. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. You're right. That one.
Good choice.
It could be like a modern day masterpiece.
Yeah.
When it's all said and done, somebody said Villain Saga. Villain Saga, a good one. Jay, go ahead.
Yeah.
I got to go with Steins Gate. Steins Gate series is a really good one.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet, but I hear a lot of people love it.
Yeah, top tier. Monster, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, Code Geass.
Cool.
And then I gotta go with Kingdom.
Kingdom. I ain't mad at Kingdom.
Yeah.
I definitely think it's the best Warren series ever to be written.
Heck yeah.
And I'm talking about that's as far as I'm talking about war in general. You can go to
War in general, bro.
You can go to the Green Lantern Wars, fucking the Power Ranger Wars, any war that ever been written in fiction. Fucking even
Injustice Wars,
even Lord of the Ring fucking armies. Like I think that shit better.
Yeah.
But I'm not mad at that. Hold on, let me check out some of the chats. Somebody said Chainsaw Man is awful. I'm dead. Gintama is ass. I'm dead. Negative space. Okay. Sabo. Why doesn't? Never mind. Code Geass consistently top tier. It's goated out. What the? Shut the fuck up. Kimo. All right, go. Damn, he just left. Go. You ready?
Yeah. I don't really have anything additional besides things that people have already said. I think the only one that I would add is if we were getting to include animes and stuff, I'll put Hunter x Hunter in there because Hunter x Hunter is one of my all-time favorites. I can understand with the manga that it gets a little texty towards the stuff that isn't animated, and some of the art is inconsistent throughout Hunter x Hunter. But I really love the storytelling. I love a ton of the characters and the world, and the power system is one of the best ones out there. So I'd say Hunter x Hunter is probably the only one that I'd additionally add besides some of the ones you guys said, like Berserk and Monster, different things like that. I still need to watch Steins Gate. Jay actually just reminded me.
Yeah, gotta watch it.
He reminded me about Steins Gate too. I ain't gonna hold you. I forgot about it for a sec.
Got Steins Gate. But a bunch of the ones you guys said were all probably ones I'd include. The only couple that I haven't seen that you guys said was like Steins Gate and what was the other one?
You probably haven't seen Hellsing Ultimate.
Oh no, I actually have watched Hellsing Ultimate.
Okay.
I mean,
yeah,
I don't see Ultimate.
I went through a big. I went through a big like old anime phase, like '90s anime phase, where I watched like Fist of the North Star, Hellsing Ultimate.
I did that same thing.
Yeah, it was a phase.
It was a phase. I did that same phase, bro. That's crazy.
Actually, right. I did it right after I watched Castlevania too, because I fucking love Castlevania. So I watched Hellsing Ultimate after that and got into like a big '90s phase.
Castlevania about an 8 out of 10. It ain't far off either.
Oh, bro, I honestly
am not a fan of Castlevania.
It ain't bad.
I don't really understand why people like it so much.
It ain't bad.
I cannot understand it for the life of me on why people like that show so much.
What y'all got against Castlevania? It's pretty cool.
I think it's I just do not. I don't get the hype behind it at all. I don't understand it.
No,
I'm not saying it's 10 out of 10. I'm just saying it's a cool show.
Yeah, I don't think it was hyped up that much.
I don't know what's with it, bro. People love that shit.
Quan, you stand Zeldris, but you don't like vampires?
I don't know either. I watch a decent amount of the series, and then I
dropped it. Me too.
I didn't like the storytelling was kind of like all over the place, and the character acting was also kind of all over the place. So I never really understood why.
You're bugging, bro.
I don't know. I like. My bad. You go ahead.
I was gonna say the voice acting and the characters were one of the best parts. I thought that absolutely, the voice acting was so on point. Especially compared to any other like dubs and English versions of anything.
No, I like Hold on, because The Witcher's fire. The Witcher, that series, that's what I'm saying. That movie,
The Witcher,
it's made by them. It's made by them. It's made by the same people.
There, that's why I can't understand why you think that.
And that's why I don't know why I don't like Castlevania.
Hey, The Witcher got an animation.
But listen, that's how you know. That's how you know.
Yeah.
That's how you know. I really just don't like the story of Castlevania. Everything else, I find like I like it. You know, the manga. I mean, the action and the animation. I think, oh, that's dope. I just can't. I don't like this. I think the story is like mid. I can't. I don't know why. I think the story is really mid. Anyway, okay. So I mean, that's some good lists as far as I'm concerned. I only heard like really 2. I wouldn't call masterpieces. You know. But since it came from the same person, I'm not gonna put him on the spot. But
You got beef with me so much, bro. This shit crazy.
the a guilty conscience will speak, even though I was not talking about you.
Yeah, whatever, bro. Whatever.
Nigga, you think I would say getting Tama is a masterpiece?
I thought it was pretty obvious.
Like it was pretty obvious what I was talking about. But no, Sabo was just like attention.
No, I just questioned you saying who it really was. That's all.
Oh,
I mean,
okay,
I already
okay.
knew it was me. He
Okay.
doesn't like Attack on Titan.
Everybody knew it was you, except Sabo, apparently.
No, I just wanted to come out in the light. I knew it wasn't me.
Josuke, I don't know if you've seen it, but I recently finished Attack on Titan. It's just all right.
I know it is. I know.
It's biased, bro. Because when I want to talk about One Piece not being a masterpiece, everybody shut me down.
I mean, you can talk with the floor open now. Why don't you feel One Piece is a masterpiece? Sabo?
Right, you of all people, Sabo.
Because first of all, like what Jaquan said, Sabo has not been revealed yet, and they keep putting him back. So I can't give it nothing over a 9. That's just me.
These is bias reasons, then.
I mean, I did the same thing with Mars, so I can't talk shit.
Said what I said, and if you want a legit reason, yeah, that's all I got. I ain't gonna
all right, so chat. I want to ask the chat, like, what are some mangas or some animes that the chat feel like is a masterpiece? While y'all talking about that, we actually did have another conversation we wanted to talk about. I don't know if we still want to talk about that or if I should save that. What do y'all think?
I don't know what the conversation was. I got here late.
Yeah, we went.
I mean, you said we ain't got to speak on it too long anyway. Just know if you want to.
Hold on, somebody said Tokyo Ghoul is a masterpiece. I don't care. Okay, Kino. Tokyo Ghoul is a S-tier masterpiece. Also, Hitman Reborn. Both of those are fucking ass, if I'm being honest with you.
No, both of those endings got real rushed.
Tokyo Ghoul. No, Tokyo Ghoul. My bad. What you say?
Me?
No. Tokyo Ghoul is ass, in my opinion. But Hitman Reborn is just boring. I don't think it's bad.
What? Did you hold on? Like, how far did you get into it?
Nigga, I swear to God, every single time I put it on, I was asleep. I swear to God.
The beginning is a slog. I'm not gonna lie. The beginning's tough. Once you get past like the beginning, it's pretty good.
The only thing I like about that show is when Buddy be like, "Reborn." That's it. That's all I like.
Gosh, you got to get past the beginning part where it's all goofy. Once you get past
You can
that, it's pretty good.
literally skip to a point where Mukuro shows up. That's all you gotta do. Skip right to it. It's like 30 episodes.
That's literally like my 30th time hearing that. People keep telling me, "Yo, you just gotta skip the first episode. You're gonna love it." I don't know.
It's just like JoJo's. For like in part 1, you can skip part 1 and it gets like so much better.
That's very true.
Well, part 1 is important though, where it's like the first 30 or whatever episodes of Hitman Reborn feel like filler.
Yeah,
That's very true.
I can co-sign that. Right.
He's like digging holes at school and boxing kids.
Exactly, bro.
In his underwear,
ass, bro.
And then he goes back to being a pussy.
All right, so we got Promise Neverland is somebody saying Promise Neverland is a fucking masterpiece.
Who said that?
You, I believe. Somebody actually agrees with RT as far as Gintama. Air Gear is goated. What is Air Gear? I actually heard of that. I just don't know what it is.
It's like a rollerblading anime.
No, it is a sports battle manga.
It's a rollerblading anime.
What are you talking about?
It's like they pretty much do like parkour rollerblading, and then it turns into a battle shonen.
That's not sports though. There's never sports.
Okay.
It's what do you mean they're racing all the time? That's a sport.
Rollerblading is considered. Hold on. Shut up. Rollerblading is definitely considered a sport. I don't know what world y'all live in.
They're not rollerblading as a sport. They're just freestyling.
Oh.
No, they have competitions.
Bro, we are not. Quan, shut up. I swear to God, if y'all fucking continue your conversation about fucking rollerblading.
I'm just saying it's
no, Rex, no.
That's all I'm saying.
We're not gonna fucking argue about rollerblading. This show has gotten so ass. Jesus. Talking about rollerblading? Somebody said Death Note is pretty bad. Vinland Saga is goated.
Wow.
Chainsaw Man is awful. Avatar the Last Airbender is a masterpiece. Kilo, if you
Close.
type Tokyo Ghoul one more time in the chat, I promise you your mind's gonna be gone. Stay hating on Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan is just it's alright. It's alright. Goku versus Solar Moon. You've been typing that for like the last 3 weeks, bro. I've been seeing it. I just haven't been saying it. Nobody cares. JJK is definitely one of the best modern day. Do I agree with that?
Modern day shonen.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
I think
It's up there.
it's too complicated. I think it's complicated.
I think the complication of it does like slow it down.
Like I think JJK spends too much time trying to be too smart or too big brain. Like I think the like creators like doing a little bit too much.
I don't
But
think
it
he's
is
doing
good,
it.
though.
I think he's doing it. I think it's natural though. I think he's doing it on purpose. I think that's just how he writes.
Yeah, it's just how he writes.
Oh gosh, well he need help.
Cause even he said it himself one time. He was like, I can't even explain Gojo powers.
Like, that's what
Yeah,
I'm
he
saying.
did.
If you have a problem explaining your own creations abilities, you just need to relax. Like you need to dial it down like 2 notches. Like I don't even know how his ability work. All like
Okay.
that.
So we was doing our masterpiece. When we talk about masterpiece, we was talking about pretty like I would call it modern day shoulders, but we talk about pretty late modern day shoulders, you know, and late shonen, and late mangas. So are there any modern day shonens? I mean, Sabo the only one that named one, which is Chainsaw Man, and some people wouldn't call it a masterpiece right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it that.
I would.
Me neither.
I don't know.
I definitely would. It's amazing. It's amazing. You know what? You know what? I digress. I fucking digress. Any
Kaiju
modern
number
day.
8
They didn't.
Kaiju number 8
Too
is
early
setting
for me.
itself up very well.
Too early for
I'm
me.
just saying.
Peace, Promise Neverland for sure, bro.
Fuck
No.
no.
No, you're the only one saying that.
Y'all actually read the entire manga though.
Yes,
That's
I read the
Yes.
entire.
Shit.
I made a whole video of
there's
why.
no
it's
way
made.
y'all read it.
I used to make videos on it.
I don't
Heck outta
remember.
here.
I need the link. I'm about.
You wasn't
I'm,
around in
I
2018,
got you
2019.
right now.
I'm going to Jay's
Unless I
YouTube
deleted the
channel
video.
right now because
I
there
did-
is no way.
Yeah, I did a video on Isabella.
What
And
you
then
asked
I-
about?
I did a video on Ray, and I did a video about how Promise Neverland fumbled the bag in the last.
Did not fumble. Like what? Like
Bro,
how they-
imagine Attack on Titan fan saying a bitch fumbled the bag at the
Like,
end of the
Part was not
manga.
bad at-
Jesus.
Stop.
When your creator has to go back and redo it, it was bad. Like the fuck out of here, bro. I'm so sick of the biasness. Like fuck out of here. Any creator that ever had to go back and rewrite their ending, that shit was ass.
He didn't
Stop
rewrite
the
it.
shenanigans.
he had to add
Stop
more.
the shenanigans.
Didn't rewrite
From
it.
7 Deadly Sins to Attack on Titan, that shit was ass. I don't care what y'all talking about.
Well, how did 7 Deadly Sins get in it?
Cause he trolled. He tried to troll. That's why. Cause he tried to troll and he fucked himself up. And y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. The fucking creator. That's what you get for trying to troll, ass.
Nah, you're just hating.
I'm just hating, but it's true. Just hating, but it's true. Somebody said Cold Breaker. I never heard of that. Get Backers. I like that. I like that name. That's dope. I like that.
Get Backers is a good anime. It's like
Oh, that's an anime?
Yeah, it's an old school. It's like the '90s aesthetic animation, and it's basically about these two characters who get back stuff for people, but they have their own history, and you find out more about them. All that stuff.
You ever heard of the Get Back Gang?
What?
You ever heard of the Get Back Gang?
Nah.
No.
Look it up on YouTube. It's about this big ass war that's going on in Chicago. They call themselves the Get Back Gang. It's pretty crazy. I heard. Okay, I'm not reading that. Promise Neverland had a weak ending. It went downhill after the arc where they found the group of hidden kids.
You talking about Goldie Pond? Goldie Pond was peak, bro, and it did not go downhill after
It
that.
was not peak.
They said Goldie Pond was
Goldie
peak.
Pond
It was peak.
Wow, bro.
Oh my
How was-
goodness.
That bitch
There's
was
so much
peak.
sense.
Where these takes come from?
I
How
don't
was
know.
that? What about it? What about Goldie Pond? Did you not like
Everything, bro. The ending
Oh
was
my
trash.
of Goldie Pond?
The Promise Neverland probably had like arguably the greatest first arc Then after that,
Wow.
it,
You have literally not said anything about what you didn't like about Goldie Pond or the ending. You just keep saying it was bad or fumble, but are giving 0 reasons.
are I supposed to?
Yeah, I need one reason why you say it's bad.
Bro, it's like worldwide known that ending's ass, bro.
You didn't even read it.
No, I told you I didn't read it. I watched it when it came to the ending. I didn't watch the anime. I didn't
the
feel like
anime
reading
didn't
it no
even
more.
have the correct ending.
The anime skipped arcs and did. They
I don't know why you so hyped up about that. I told you that already. I told you.
Good, like
shit was ass.
Quan, I got you, bro. I sent you my video.
I read,
bro. Why is there a big ass?
Promise.
Never mind. I'm not even gonna say that on live screen. I'll tell y'all later. Never mind. I'll tell y'all later.
Well, Quan, I watched The Promised Neverland and I read it, and it's not as bad as they're saying. But the anime was atrocious. It cut out like 40% of the whole thing. But the reading it manga wise, I can't remember anything being just like too bad. I'm trying to think of what was awful about it.
I'm trying to think about what anybody could be talking about that was bad in The Promised Neverland.
I gotta read that fucking manga to see what they talking about. Like as far as the manga go, but the anime was terrible. I'm never gonna watch that shit again.
It was horrible. Yeah,
that shit was ass. I know what I'm talking about when it comes to anime.
In the Black Clover
Somebody said Hell Paradise. I gotta read it. I have to fucking read it.
Bro, Hell's Paradise was fire.
They gave me that Scooby Doo ending for the killer at the end. Promised Neverland. I just didn't like it.
How? What was the Scooby Doo ending?
Oh, they pulled the mask off, B?
Pretty much.
Somebody said, "Oh, hold on." Somebody said Quan is spitting. Y'all insane. Ooh.
What I'm saying.
Somebody said Air Master is fucking fire. I don't know what Air Master is.
You didn't think that ending felt rushed to you?
Promised Neverland? Nah, it felt like whatever. It felt like an ending.
Copping Golf actually could be goated.
Air Master. I've seen this before. I've never actually read it or watched it though.
Copping Dolphin could definitely actually be goated.
Copping Dolphin.
They could definitely be goated. Did you read good? Somebody said, "Did you read Goodbye, Aaron, or Era?" I don't know what that is. All right, so okay, all right. Masterpieces. We got it. We get it. Good. On to the next. Bleach's ass. Bleach as well. I don't know if I consider Bleach a masterpiece. Oh, I didn't finish it, so I can't say that.
The ending was just too rushed for it to be a masterpiece for me. That last fight.
Does Kubo have a masterpiece in his categories? I mean, in his vote.
No.
I believe nobody said Naruto either, which is shocking.
I don't think Naruto's a masterpiece either.
I'm just saying, not even in the chat, nobody said Naruto. That's kind of crazy.
Naruto could have been a masterpiece. It just the last arc was just all over the place for a lot of people.
Over the place.
Yeah, that's when I stopped watching and reading Naruto. I haven't went back for like 12 years.
It was literally on track to be a masterpiece too.
It was on track. Like after the pain situation, like you was like, okay, this is clearly the best out of the three. Like clearly. But
hold on, that's not get crazy now.
How? That's not a crazy take. That's not a crazy take.
Was never at no point was Naruto ever better than One Piece. At no point.
What?
At no
one
point
was. Where was One Piece at when Pain was the villain? When Pain was going on?
I'm curious about that.
Yeah, like no one ever put One Piece over Naruto during that time. Ever.
I don't think so. I don't ever remember hearing that.
Honestly, since Naruto ended or during the last arc, that's when people start praising One Piece more and more. Westernized, like praising it. And we talking about Japan, like of course they love that stuff.
Better than Naruto.
But no,
like Jay
Naruto.
Said, if you talk about Japan, then
yeah, like in the Western world, like bro, Naruto was the hot topic. Not One Piece. You ain't see nobody in the hood talking about One Piece back then. Don't even lie.
No, actually not.
You really didn't. People was doing Naruto runs and stuff.
Jay for a fact for true.
February 2009.
They talking about what was more popular in general, but
said popularity don't equal better though. Like
no, I'm not saying.
Not about to say Quan talking about what was better during the time. Jay talking about what was more popular at the time. That's what I got from that.
Yeah, but that's because no one was talking about how good One Piece was during that time of Naruto.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah,
Naruto been way more popular.
Yeah,
in the West, like only in the West.
Yeah, in the West. Like if people say it was better, then that's probably Japan.
Okay,
I didn't hear that.
The around the point when Pain was the villain would be around Amazon Lily. So it was like just wrapping up Thriller Bark area.
Yeah,
So like
no way.
right
No
about
way
to
we're
go
saying that. It's
into
better than
Impel Down and Marine 4. Come on now, bro.
Over Pain? Like
Over
the
Pain?
whole
No,
arc?
like
Come on.
yeah, nah, not over Pain.
Come on.
You are not choosing. You're not
Oh, you're
choosing.
being biased right now.
You're not choosing Lily over Pain. Like you're not doing it.
Amazon Lily part didn't even realistically last that long. It was really
Nah, it
Impel
really
Down.
didn't. It really didn't.
It really didn't. Like so that like the Pain was way longer than Amazon Lily, so I wouldn't even really compare those two.
But
if we're
you
talking
can't
Impel
even
Down,
compare Impel Down to Pain arc either.
You can't, bro.
Nah, Impel. Hold on, fuck y'all. What are y'all talking about?
Is it
Impel
a Pain
Down is.
arc?
Yes, you compare Impel Down to
Yes,
Pain.
yeah,
Are you
like,
crazy?
God, bro.
See, that's the
Like,
thing, though.
hold on, bro. Impel Down was a golden. That's
No,
Robin.
it's
That's
goated,
Robin.
but like
That's Robin
goat-
screaming, "I want to live." That's Gear 2. That's fucking Rob
No.
Lucci. Fuck out of here. That's
No,
Frankie.
That's
not
that's
Impel
NS
Down,
Lobby.
bro.
That's NS Lobby. We're talking
That's
about
NS
Impel
Lobby.
Down.
Oh shit.
What you talking about?
You man went all.
Oh, I was gonna say y'all tripping, boy.
You just went on a whole
I will
soliloquy
be
of
back.
misses.
I thought, yeah, I did.
Bro, if we're talking about NS Lobby, I agree to NS Lobby.
Oh, I was gonna
Yeah.
say, yeah, facts.
That's the best arc in One Piece to me in his lobby.
I don't know that.
We ain't have no villains during the time of before Anna's in Islam. Who you gonna say was the best villain during
Villain doing what?
around Amazon Lily? Who you gonna say? Don Krieg, Buggy.
No, Crocodile was probably the best villain.
Crocodile was fire,
Rob-
man. Crocodile was fire. He wasn't no pain
But
though.
like,
Oh, see, that's my point. You comparing that to Pain for
but no, but
popularity.
like, my
We
thing
talking
was, like,
about
the lead part
popularity
was
now.
better
We talking about
than the Pain
we
arc,
talking we talking about popularity though. We not.
though.
That's what
Marine 4 was better. And more popular.
Marine 4 was a little bit after that though. If we don't talk about specifics, Marine 4 was after that. He said Amazon. Rex said literally Amazon Lily. That's a little bit before Marine
Count
4.
Amazon Lily as an entire arc though. Like, come on now.
Y'all got to sue Sabo. He
not even an arc,
tipsy right
like-
now. That's why he's slurring his words.
Like Amazon Lily was like what 20 chapters tops. That's not an arc. Like,
Yeah, but that's when Naruto was literally at his peak.
Bro, and then I want to say, hold on. I want to say One Piece was coming off of, correct me if I'm wrong, Rex, but was One Piece coming off of, what's bro name? The slow beam?
no, that was before Enies
That's
Lobby
Foxy.
and Water 7.
Foxy's around that area too, so One Piece was definitely not popping at that time.
That was like that was all of Water 7 and Enies Lobby in between Foxy and Thriller Bark. Like it's so that was a couple years in between Foxy.
I'm still trying to figure out what villain is he comparing to Pain during any of these arcs.
I don't know
just
who.
You can't even compare a villain at that point in time. You can't even compare a villain from One Piece to Itachi.
I'm slurring my words.
Exactly.
It's not making complete sense. What fucking villain are you comparing to Pain before Amazon Lily? I get Marine 4. Marine 4 is arguable. We talking about before during Amazon Lily and before.
Anything about Pain being a bad villain?
Hold on, Itaru ain't bad. Itaru ain't bad.
We not. I mean, Inaru's not compared to Pain though. We talking about in general. We talking about
You
who
could
good.
compare. You could,
I'm not
bro.
even
The only
comparing
thing Pain really got over Inaru is dialogue. That's it. That's it, bro. That's the only, bro. The only thing.
Effectiveness? Who was more effective between Enteru
Inaru's not even more. Inaru's
As
not
far,
more.
hold on.
Pain.
As far as what? As far as hold on. Sabo. Hold on. As far as what, Rax? Like the story or like real life?
Villain. Like who was more of a force? Who had more lore? Who had more backstory?
More
Contrast the main
impactful.
character more. Yeah.
Well,
He affected the world. And
Like
then
Pain walked into the village and just started soloing.
Well, okay. You want to say that Inaru could have affected the world. That's why Oda had to leave him up there. That's why he couldn't bring him down to the real world. He had to leave Inaru up there. He couldn't do that. That's probably if you mean worldwide, then Pain has that. But if you mean hold real quick, we talking about as in who like impacted their characters more. I mean, that was the first time we saw a lot of firsts during that arc. That was the first time we seen anybody get lethally hit type shit, fatal wounds damn there. Inaru was hitting their ass with $1 million votes. It was crazy. Inaru was insane. You can compare Inaru to Pain. Pain just had better dialogue than Inaru. He was threatening. He was definitely threatening. He would have got down to the real world. He was sinister, all that shit. He had it all, bro. I fuck with Inaru in Pain. You can't compare their dialogue though. There's no way. Pain got the best dialogue
and
in
their
fucking
character stories.
Oh, like
I
Pain's
mean,
backstory and
I
all that?
mean,
Yes, Nagato's whole story and how he
Inaru's not done
ended
though.
up how.
Inaru's not done, so I don't
I don't even
know.
know why
We
we
gotta go
compare
based off what we
Inaru.
know.
I don't know why we gotta compare Inaru and
Man,
Pain. That's not even. That's like
we talk about a whole bunch of wish, woulda, coulda, shoulda with Inaru.
yeah.
No, I'm
Pain's,
not.
And
No,
I
I'm
and I
not.
like Inaru, but that
Pain's,
comparing those two is like
yeah, that
it's
ain't
too
gonna make
No, I'm
far.
not.
sense.
Rex asked me who was more effective. I said Pain's more effective as far as the whole world of One Piece, but in that arc, in that time of One Piece, it was Inaru at the same time.
Because
I
during
don't
the Pain
know.
arc,
So
One
it,
Piece
so
was
it's like,
still
yeah, you can
outselling
compare them.
Naruto during the whole Pain arc. So
Of course, One Piece was outselling them. That's not surprising. We're not debating that.
Yeah.
That's
Also,
not
I
no
mean,
debate.
Pain killed everybody and then revived everybody, so that's pretty like effective.
I mean, that's some
Oh,
pretty.
fact.
didn't do
That's some
no
pretty
bad.
gaijao bullshit. That was ass.
that
Like
was
I'm not
cool.
gonna
That
hold you.
was
I did
cool.
not like that. That shit was ass.
Oh,
That
God.
was.
That shit
but
was ass.
everyone wasn't doing all
I've been
that.
feeling the same way since Naruto. Yes, nigga. The way I feel about how the way that shit be happening in Black Clover. Yes, I've been feeling that same way since back then. That shit was ass.
Yeah.
Fuck
That
out
was
of here.
booty.
That shit was booty. Keep the motherfuckers dead. You did that, so you gotta stand on that, bro.
Stick to your guns.
Stick to your motherfucking guns.
All right, what was the original point though? Because I feel like we got sidetracked.
Y'all was trying to say that Naruto is better than One Piece. When
No,
you said
no,
that
that's not what they
Naruto-
said.
no,
That's not
no,
what they
no.
said.
No.
Quan, shut
No.
up. This is why you don't let
Stop.
Quan
That's what
explain
he
nothing.
said. He said it was.
No.
This is why you don't
the
let
best
Quan
of the
explain
big
nothing.
three.
No, you
That was not the original
definitely
point.
took. Yeah, you took
They
that
was
way out of
arguing
context.
who had the more popularity at the time of Pain.
At that time.
Jay said when Pain was going on, it was obviously the best out of the big three. That was the soundbite out
No,
of that.
Jay definitely said yeah. And
Bro,
I don't agree with that. If I'm
At
being
that
honest with you.
time, at that time, to me, I literally said specifically me. At that time, that was Naruto. That was peak Naruto. I thought that was the best out of
All
three.
right.
Bleach is my favorite out of the three, and I'm saying that. But at that time, Naruto was the best. Like that was peak Naruto, and then it fell apart.
Yeah,
Quan,
Ronkar arc happened at that time. Ronkar arc was better than
Quan,
Pain arc.
Quan and RT. I need a huge favor from both of y'all.
What's up?
I have to go do something that's gonna take like 20 minutes, so I need y'all to take over the stream. This is like the longest I'm ever going to be away, so please keep it going. Don't be quiet. Don't have awkward silences.
Of course, silence about to happen right now. I got you.
Hey,
bro.
Josuke, before you do that, I'm sending over the thumbnail for you if you want to do that.
Just
before you
drop it
go,
in the
but-
Discord.
Yep.
All right, so yeah, I have to go do this real quick. I don't want to end the live, so that's why.
Dang, hold over by D, Quan Credible.
All right,
But
bro.
no. But you know, it in that exact moment, Naruto is still the worst in my opinion because Bleach has was going on with the Ronkar arc. I want to say, which is better than the Pain arc.
You're wildin'.
The Ronkar arc not better than the Pain arc.
That's not fair. The Ronkar arc is like 200 chapters.
Yeah, bro. It's like
How is
different
that
parts
not-
of it.
Oh,
It's
now
not even just one arc. It's
now we
different
care
parts.
about how long arcs last when y'all was just trying to compare Pain arc to Amazon Lily.
Okay,
but now we care about how long arcs.
Which part of the Ronkar arc was it at? Because it's different parts. You got to be specific.
It's two
Yeah.
parts. It's like when Ichigo is in Waco Mundo and after he leaves Waco. It's really like two
All right,
parts.
which one? Pick. Like which
It don't
one
matter.
was it?
Either part was better. Either part
No,
was
which
better.
part at that time Bleach was covering when this Naruto stuff was going on?
Both parts are better than the Pain arc. Like that's what I'm saying. So it doesn't even matter which part. Both parts are better than Pain.
I disagree.
What? So you don't think the stuff with freaking Ucleora and Ichigo and stuff that wasn't better than Pain?
No, that fight itself was better than almost. That's like one of the best fights I saw. But as far as like overall arc, you just can't use that fight and disregard everything before that.
I mean,
Like, you guys have-
realistically, when you think about the actual Pain arc in terms of like big moments in it, really like Pain killing Jiraiya and then Naruto getting to the village, like in Pain, like kind of clapping everybody. Those are like the three biggest points of that entire arc. Everything else kind of is like whatever.
Yeah, but those three
He
big
clapped
points.
Itachi too.
Didn't we learn Obito was what's the name then that time?
No.
Well, not that we knew, but we
Nagato.
No, I'm saying not. I didn't mean that. I mean like not. I'm talking about. We knew that he was Obito. I mean not. I'm tripping, bro. Madara. Remember when Itachi, that backstory with Itachi and Obito. That's when we found that out, right?
No,
I
that
don't
was
remember.
right before it because the beginning of the Pain arc would be like Sasuke versus Killer Bee, which was like right after that. So it just depends on if you count everything after Sasuke versus Itachi as the Pain arc, or if you just count it like kind of right after that or not.
And
It's
all,
up
all
to you.
that was good to me compared
Bro,
to
Jay,
the
I was
first
about
part
to
of
say
the
the same
arc.
thing.
Yeah, like I feel like you minimizing the Naruto pain arc so bad.
Oh, when I gave it all the way to Sasuke fighting Killer B, all the way to Naruto clapping pain, like I feel like I'm giving it
Yeah, but you
more
said it's
than
only
it
three
should.
things that stood out, and everything else is
Oh yeah,
whatever.
three major things, yeah, for sure.
But
What other three things?
everything else is whatever. Like what?
Like yeah, well, like what else? Like we don't talk Konohamaru clapping pain. Is that noteworthy?
How are you naming all these
Let's
arcs and
see.
not one dragon is in any of these, Quan?
Tsunade holding off pain. Is that really noteworthy?
Oh, she got
It,
fucked up. Yeah.
Like I'm saying, it's
I
like
mean-
Wait.
but
Hold on,
what is noteworthy?
What's noteworthy in One Piece that you just holding so to a high degree that's better than Naruto at that time? That's
For all of Marineford is way better than the pain arc, and all of that is noteworthy.
we're
We're not talking about pain arc.
I thought we was all
I mean,
agreed that wasn't around that time.
I'm really about to sit and try to compare it to Amazon Lily, but I can't compare the Iran car arc
Because it wasn't at that. Because the whole argument, the basis of it was when I said that at that time Naruto was the best to me. You're speaking of future arcs in that time. That was after. It wasn't during that time.
This feels so
That's
biased.
that's like saying somebody saying that this is like the best Dragon Ball Z arc they ever watched, and you bring up Super, and they haven't watched it yet. It wasn't even out at that time.
But
Like-
my thing is like Amazon Lily is not a true arc, and whereas Impel Down and Marineford go together like water.
It don't matter. It was out at that time though. It was out at that time.
It's not even just Amazon Lily. One Josuke's bringing in NL and all that shit. I'm putting that all over that too.
That's whatever argument y'all had with Josuke. I'm not involved in that. So whatever that is, that's between y'all. That wasn't my argument. So yeah.
Shit, you just threw Josuke on the bus. That's crazy.
I'm just saying, outside of Jiraiya dying in pain, clapping the village, and then the actual fight, there wasn't any. What else to you was really notable about the pain arc besides those three things?
Everything.
Oh my gosh, everything. Such a safe answer.
Yeah, it was.
So wait, Quan, you're just saying that the only notable parts in the pain arc is when everyone in the village is clapping, when Jiraiya gets clapped. You're saying those are the only two that are notable from that
Oh,
arc?
and Naruto versus Pain, obviously.
Naruto versus Pain, Hinata's situation, Naruto crying on the bench after he found out Jiraiya is dead, Kakashi situation.
These are all included in the things I said so far. I just want to let you know that.
No, you just said three things, bro. You
broadening everything. Like,
what do you mean? Jiraiya versus Pain obviously includes Naruto being sad about Jiraiya's
that's like
death.
the whole portion of the arc.
How does that? Naruto versus
covered
Pain
every portion
obviously
of the arc.
includes Hinata. Why would that not include that? I'm so confused. Like, why would we?
Because you
that
said
don't
it's
make
only
sense.
three
Naruto-
major things.
Okay, three major things. You name
It's
it minor
singular.
parts of major things.
Well,
That-
Naruto versus
no,
Pain
you're
is
saying
a
it's
huge
singular,
part
though.
of the arc. Jiraiya dying is a huge chunk of the arc.
Y'all gotta stop
So,
calling me.
like, I don't really understand where you're coming from.
No, this dude arguing in cursive. Like I don't get it.
I'm saying y'all just trying to make up these semantics for freaking One Piece. But
How
then
is
on,
semantics?
But then on Bleach, when I want to bring up the Iran arc, you're like, no, it's way too long, so you can't really compare it to the
No
Pain
one
arc.
said that.
That's
I
what
said
you
which
said.
no, I asked which part was it because during that time, the whole point is you arguing me about Naruto was not the best at that time. You got to be specific on that timeline, so that's why I asked which part. You strawmanned it like crazy.
Straw man, and I don't know
Yes,
what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking
because you pulling different points for different directions that don't even make sense to what we talking about. You talking about other arcs. I'm like, bro, I can't say.
Every time you bring up Pain, but Marineford, nigga, Marineford.
Yeah. You gonna bring up Wano? Like,
Hey,
bro.
Well, no, Marine. But my thing is, like I said, you cannot compare Amazon Lily because that's not a true arc.
But see, no, we're not comparing Amazon Lily.
my goodness.
Amazon Lily is the ending point. We talking about everything before. Everything before Amazon Lily. Amazon Lily just the ending point, bro.
Yes.
You can't really compare anything to Amazon Lily because Amazon Lily not a real arc.
He just did. Hey, Joe. RT. I think it's a dead conversation at this point.
It's like he choosing not to hear what you just said.
I don't understand what you're saying. So wait, you're talking about Thriller Bark against the Pain arc? Then is that what we're talking about? Or
We talking about everything. We talking about everything as a whole.
What arc are you guys trying to compare
No,
Naruto to One Piece?
This is how it started. Rax looked up at what point did One Piece story happen during the Pain arc.
Correct.
So the argument was at that time of Naruto's climax, the pain arc, compared to the other series. So of course we can't talk about stuff that happened after that because that's not part of the argument because we're talking about that specific point of time.
I get that, but you guys are trying to compare the Amazon Lily arc that's not a
Oh
real
my
arc
goodness,
to it.
hey, conversation.
Hey, yeah, change the conversation, bro. Change the conversation, bro.
I get what you're saying, but it just doesn't make sense to try to compare an arc that's not a real arc to it. How is that fair?
Okay, so what if somebody at that time, at that time someone talked about Naruto, and that time I was like, yo, Naruto is like the best out of the big three currently at the moment, and you would say at that time, well, you can compare it to anything else because you can compare it to Amazon Lily. It's like, bro, but it's happening at that time though. It's not. That's not your fault. That's the author's fault.
In that time, I would say Bleach is better. I would say Ron Car arc was better.
Oh, we were not
Oh my
talking about Bleach,
goodness,
bro.
bro, pick a side. Pick a side, bro, please. Wait, what are you
my
talking about?
side is Naruto is the worst out of the big three in that moment.
It was
You're the
so
biased
Pink.
one.
No,
You're this biased. This is
How
pure
am I biased? How am I biased?
So you telling me Pink, like you telling me Pink Naruto when you Pain was at that time was the worst out of the three.
Yes.
So Amazon Lily and Thriller Bark are the one all that time was better than.
Compare, it was not Thriller Bark.
was-
That's not where they was.
So there was an Amazon Lily. You want to pick Amazon Lily even though it was going on at that
Not
time.
a real arc though. That's my thing. It's not a real.
It's not a real
arc.
arc to you, but Oda wrote it. You didn't.
But that's not an arc. You can't 20 chapters is not an arc. Where's that an arc?
Okay, so
What we talking about?
Comparing
What
the
we talking about?
story.
Yeah,
comparing the story,
we
bro.
talking about time period of the story. Amazon literally just happened to be the time period of that story. You can't be like, oh, that's just the wrong. That's just you can't be like, oh, that's the wrong time period. We got to pick another time period. No, that's the
Amazon Lily,
time period.
it's
Time period.
literally 11 chapters. You're not about to sit here and tell me that is
Hey,
an arc.
Hey, listen.
Bro,
It
we're
doesn't
comparing
matter,
story.
bro.
The story at that time. Story. Not art, the story. That's it, bro.
Oh my gosh, bro. This is crazy. Y'all really about to sit here and say that that's an arc. That is crazy, bro.
No,
Sorry, I
no,
think-
we're saying that's a story. We're saying that's a story. That's
Bro,
literally what we're
I
saying.
think we have
This
been
whole conversation
honest,
started.
it's not.
This whole conversation started as Amazon Lily being the ending point. You just focusing on Amazon Lily as the whole. That's not the case. Yes, Amazon Lily was the main point and starting point, but there's a couple Thriller Bar, but you don't want to include that because you obviously is not better. But you want to go past that. You want to go the opposite direction. You want to go Marine Ford. That shit that wasn't happening during the time we arguing about, bro. That don't make sense.
I'm about to find out when the last chapter of the
Rex
pain arc.
Rex just did it.
Literally look it up.
No, I'm about to look at it right now. So it's gonna be
This,
no
this, this,
confusion.
Bro,
this is where
I'm about to
Amazon
look-
Lily came from. Rex.
I'm looking it up. I'm about to look it up.
this is actually insane.
Bro, he
It's
said
about to get put.
racks.
It's about to get put to bed. It's going,
So now you don't believe Rex.
You threw Josuke under the bus at first. Now you throwing Rex on the bus.
I
This
thought
shit
you said
crazy.
you believe everything Rex said. I
That's what I
remember you
thought.
vividly saying this.
I know I do, and Rex wasn't lying. It was Amazon Lily during that time period. So
Okay, the Amazon Lily, the volume came out in March of 2009, and about like 2 or 3 weeks before was the opening of Pain. The volume covers all 6 paths of Pain.
we about to see.
damn, that's crazy. Pain Arc was still even before that. So even if you go back even to Marine 4, you still scratching. Marine 4 was still,
yeah.
that's crazy. Rex gave you a bone and you still can't take it.
I'm not stretching it, bro. We about to see.
I'm looking on the Bleach. It says in 2008. That's when Grimmjow invaded Karakura Town.
Oh, so it's bruh. That you saying that's better than Pain? Wow.
That's the whole Arankar arc, though. You can't say that like just because it didn't get to that part yet.
We're not.
And
comparing
Marine
arcs.
Force started in 2009, the same year the Pain arc ended.
Look, Quan, this is you. You are comparing all the arcs. You're comparing arc by arc by arc. We're comparing the story of that time. Like it's like somebody saying, like, okay, say if Jujutsu Kaisen, Black Clover, One Piece, and some other manga all dropped the chapter the same week, right? We were like, okay, the JJK chapter was better this week. You would be like, well, the arc ain't finished. It's like, bro, we were comparing the chapters.
But my thing is like that's like saying that like the Black Clover Spade arc is better than the current culling arc for JJK, even though that arc is not over yet.
We're
So
not
how can we
comparing
say it's
arcs.
better?
No, we're not comparing. You're not listening. We're comparing the story. But you keep going back to the arc, bro. I don't know why.
I promise I'm listening. I am listening to the words. I promise you.
But
No,
you
you
keep
just-
on comparing. We're not talking about arcs. We're not comparing arcs. I don't know why.
I thought we done made that clear so many times.
I don't know why you keep on going back to it.
That seems like an unfair comparison to compare something to something that's like in the middle of something else.
Hey, you can't do no but laugh right now.
No, I'm just saying that just seems like you trying to make something else seem like it's better.
No,
Like when you
I,
gotta do that.
no,
I
I
think-
already
I think
said.
that's
I
your
already
case, to be
said.
honest with you.
I already said this no bias at all on my part because I dropped Naruto after the pain arc. So I don't know why you have no bias in this fight. Mine's is Bleach. If anything, I would be on Bleach side with you, but I'm not because at that time Naruto was the best out of the three at that time.
And I disagree.
Okay, you all you can do is say that. That's all you can say.
Yeah.
And-
I don't even get how this debate. To be honest with you, bro, like this shit crazy.
Y'all just kind of being kind of like y'all like trying to compare the whole pain arc to
So you
in the
be
middle
going back to
No,
of
the
the wrong car.
Listen, bro. You literally, bro. Listen, bro. You literally just said that Amazon Lily is only 11 chapters, right? So how are we comparing a whole arc to fucking 11 chapters when we told
That's what I'm
you?
saying. That's what I'm trying to
No,
figure
listen,
out.
no. Listen to me, bro. Bro, listen to me. We've already told you Amazon Lily is just the ending point. That's what we stopping at to gauge the arc in a whole. But you're saying, oh, we just driving one arc to 11 chapters. No, that's not the case. What about Thriller Bark? That you already say is not better. Then you said, what's before Thriller Bark? I forget. You say that's not better. But you got to go the opposite direction. That's where it's stopping at. Rax already told you, he gave you a 2 to 3 week window. And you still going backwards. It just doesn't make sense.
Bro,
So wait, let me ask you this. So is y'all saying, so you guys are going by say like whatever chapter came out March 30th 2009, you're going by at that exact moment in time, which one is
Bro,
better?
at that time, I knew where the Bleach story was at, and I knew where the One Piece story is at. And at that time, all I was saying is that Naruto became like it was the best written one at that time, just for that time. That's it. Whatever,
so
everything happened.
Go on. But yeah, that basically that's what he's saying.
Yeah.
That date you gave out was that when the paint arc started?
I just gave out a random date. It didn't actually mean
Okay,
anything.
yeah, okay, yeah. Say if that date was the date that the paint arc started. We going from One Piece just straight over to wherever that date is. That date ends wherever Amazon Lily ends, 2 to 3 weeks. What Rax said. Rax already told you this, but you just stuck on them 11 weeks chapters, like we just said. Only Amazon Lily for whatever reason, and for some reason you going past that to my Marine Fort when Rax already told you that's 2-3 weeks backwards. Like, come on,
Marine Fort wasn't even happening at that time.
But
yeah,
my
that
thing
one
is,
literally said the pain arc ended and Marineford started. So like,
Thank you.
I get it, but my thing is, does it not feel a bit disingenuous to
no,
say
it
this
doesn't. We're talking
series
about facts. We're not
is
talking about
the
your
best?
feelings.
Does it not feel disingenuous?
We're not talking about your feelings, bro. We're talking about
Bro,
what's
that's
facts, bro.
Does it
yeah.
not seem disingenuous? Is that better for
How is
semantics?
how is
Does it
how is
not
it
appear
disingenuous?
to? I didn't even get to say what I was gonna say.
You ain't
Does
your
it,
feelings,
Oh,
bro.
my
Man,
bad, my
that's
bad.
not fair.
Go ahead.
does it not appear to be disingenuous to say that this series is the best in this
N-
moment when the other arcs are literally in the middle of them?
No, because the reason why it's not because when I said Naruto, the story, not the arc, the story, this is the best story out of the three at the time because I'm comparing the story of everything that happened in Bleach leading up to currently at that time of the Naruto pain stuff and everything that happened in One Piece comparing that time. Enies Lobby is one of my favorite arcs in shonen of all time. So this is clearly not biased. Bleach is my favorite. Naruto is my least favorite out of the three. And I'm still saying that Naruto, the story itself was better than the other two, in my opinion, at that time. Overall, not just arc, overall. Everything that happened after, that's a different opinion.
Okay, so in that case, my argument shifts then to Enies Lobby was better than the pain arc then 100%.
now you
Agree. I agree. The Enies Lobby arc was like.
Squad need to stop, bro. We not about to cater this man, bro. We not. No,
What do you no, do you not agree? No, do you not agree?
No, Quan. Listen, before we agree, Quan. Before we agree, you about to admit that you was wrong.
Wrong about what?
But the previous fucking argument we spent 20 minutes on to bash your head about, bro.
That was a misunderstanding. I didn't understand what y'all was talking about. That was a misunderstanding.
No. RT, no. You're gonna admit that you're wrong before we move to this next
I
conversation.
never said anything that was explicitly wrong. I
This
was just
man, this man right here, boy, he gonna die on his sword, bro. I swear to God.
Bro.
I didn't understand what you was talking about.
I feel like you're trolling on purpose, bro. Like
bro.
you can't be real.
Misunderstanding is trolling now. I'm not allowed to misunderstand people.
This
And I messed up. My bad. Dang, my bad. That's what I wanted.
If you made
That's
a
all.
mistake from like
If that's
one
all we
point
gonna get, I'm gonna take it, bro.
My bad. I said my bad.
If that's all we gonna get, we might as well take it, bro. It doesn't matter, bro.
Bro, you gave me a headache. I like repeated so many things,
Really,
bro.
bro,
Like,
I'm almost sober fucking with this dude, bro.
Bro, I am dead. Like, Quan. This is like the biggest like Quan.
bro.
My bad. I don't know what y'all want.
No, we don't talk about it now because that you just put us through the ringer for 20 minutes. You could understand us.
RT, y'all see how fast he tried to change the conversation though?
Exactly.
He tried to make it seem like his whole 30 minutes wasn't wrong. Okay, well, we can talk about this now. Like, what the?
No, bro. Marinate in this.
Yeah.
That is literally the definition of trying to shift the goalpost. He tried so hard, bro. He tried it so hard.
What's that Kevin Hart? What's that Kevin Hart meme? Wait a minute. You're not about to speed past me like you.
I was like, bro, we're just talking about the story. He's like, all right, but how you gonna compare the arcs? I'm like, oh my goodness.
I was just misunderstanding what y'all was trying to tell me. That I said my bad. Like,
I'm weak, bro.
All right, well, next time when y'all mess up, I'm gonna lay on it then. Next
We'll
time.
never mess up.
We gonna mess up this long.
30 minutes? If I mess up 30 minutes, you might as well just go mute me, bro.
Y'all wasn't saying it right. Y'all should have presented it in a way that I could have understood it.
This man is this man. He triggering me right now, bro. I ain't gonna lie. This man said you should have presented it. Bro,
you can trigger the chat. The chat understood.
All you needed was a PowerPoint, bro. It couldn't have been no farther. Like this shit crazy. We got PowerPoint. We got 3 guys giving you a whole explanatory. You had 3 different perspectives coming at you, bro. You still didn't get it, bro. You got to blame yourself at one point. Accountability.
I don't think I did anything wrong, to be honest with you. I just think I did.
If you look at the chat, like some people maybe already said 20 minutes, Quan gonna fail this, but good luck. Yo, Juice said, Quan, you tripping.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my! I think I saw someone said I'm agreeing with Quan just because he's getting jumped, and I feel bad.
But no, if you want to switch conversation, like what series had the best arc, like out of the 3, that's a good topic. We can talk about that.
Yeah, for sure.
Arc versus Marine for it.
Which one?
You said Pain arc versus like I guess they're big arcs for that moment, like the Pain arc, Arank arc, and then Marine.
I don't think the Arank arc is the best arc in Bleach.
What arc in Bleach was better around that time?
I don't know nothing about no Bleach. Y'all got it.
I thought we were talking about in general, because if we're talking about in general, I 100%.
You want to say the Soul Society arc was better than Arank arc?
Yes.
Yeah, I got Soul Society.
Oh my gosh, bro! It just nostalgia is rent free in y'all head. Y'all
no. Oh my goodness, bro! Why?
What?
They're both nostalgic. This is a nostalgic series.
It's different though. This Soul Society.
How was it different?
Because people watching now on Adult Swim. Nobody's watching Naruto on Adult Swim.
I watched
oh my goodness!
I watched the whole entire series in one go. Like what,
bro? I watched all this on YouTube back in like 20.
Day, bro. I was about to say, yeah, I damn sure watched it on YouTube. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, 2011. Then I watched it on Bleach Get. Remember back in the day, you had Naruto Get, One Piece Get, Bleach Get, those sites. Or am I too old?
Yeah, I remember.
No. You might not be too old, but you before my time. I was animeonly.com.
Oh yeah, that was way
Bro,
out there.
like the Soul Society had so many better fights. Like I didn't care about so many of the Arankar fights. No cap. Like I just didn't care.
Soul Society had more better fights than the Arankar arc.
Yes.
Have you been drinking, RT? Like, what do you mean?
What? You didn't?
Have you?
Bro, Uryu versus oh my goodness, Mayuri. Ichigo versus Kenpachi. Ichigo versus Byakuya.
Okay. Hold on. What was that last one?
Ichigo versus Byakuya.
Okay, three. You got 3 solid fights right there. You got 3 super.
Renji versus Ichigo.
That fight was mid.
Versus Byakuya?
That fight was not mid.
That fight was mid. Renji got like 1 shot. That fight was mid.
No, he didn't.
He got 1 shot. That fight was mid. No, that fight was mid.
No, it was not mid, bro.
Bro, Shinji
Come
versus
on.
Grimjaw is better than Ichigo versus Renji, bro.
What?
You said wait. Who's better?
You said Shinji versus Grimjow is better than Ichigo versus Renji, bro.
Sit down.
Correct.
Stop.
Correct.
Stop.
No.
Yes.
That wasn't even a fight. They barely did anything. Come
Exactly.
Yeah.
That was the same as Ichigo versus Renji. It wasn't even a fight. He barely did anything.
It was a fight.
Renji got one shot, bro. What do you? How was that?
Bro, he did not get one shot. Like he wasn't clapping Ichigo the majority of the fight.
Ichigo was getting clapped, and then he had a little inner monologue Zanpakuto moment, powered up, and one shot Renji, bro.
I mean, isn't that every Asta Black Clover fight?
No, at least they go back and forth a little bit. Renji was literally
Get the heck out of here. Asta be one shotting people, bro. No, get the heck out. You know that,
bro.
He one shot everybody. Like,
we're not gonna act like Ichigo didn't. Literally, Ichigo's biggest fight in the Arrancar arc is him having an inner situation and then clapping Ukiura. Like, come on.
Then the whole you ignoring the flashback that happened in that fight of Renji.
Like the emotion behind the Renji versus Ichigo fight, bro. Oh my.
Come on.
All of the Espada fights, aside from the Yami one, were good.
No, not all of them. No.
Which one was not good?
Besides when they first showed up, like when Grimjaw versus
I know
came
what
in
you're
there.
talking about. I misspoke. All of the Espada fight, aside from Yami, were good.
Wait, which one? What are we counting Arrancar? By the way,
I said I changed to Espada.
No, what are we counting the Arrancar arc? Because sometimes I kind of separate them. Honestly, sometimes.
Yeah, because it's two parts. It's two parts.
Yeah.
From when Grimjaw initially showed up all the way until Ichigo beats Aizen, it was what I would consider it to be.
Oh, that's a lot.
It's a jump. It's a lot. Yeah.
Even if you only do all of like Waco Mundo, it's still better than the Soul Society.
No,
you're wilding.
No,
bro, you got literally Commando in the chat. Ichigo against Grimjaw. Ichigo versus Ucleora. Kenpachi versus Noitora, bro. Mayuri versus Sazzle. Byakuya versus that random black dude.
Wow, racist.
Okay.
You know everybody's name, but not the random black dude.
Wow, you don't know some.
Wow.
Come on.
Hey, Rex, you're right. He never read Bleach. He never read Bleach. He never read Bleach, bro. I'm convinced.
Bro. Bro, Rukia versus Arenero, that was hype, bro. Come on. Like,
nah. Ichigo versus Ikaku is better than that. Stop.
Boy, Soy Phone versus
Argon?
Yeah. Yuichi in the Soul Society?
The Soy Phone versus Baragon was way hyper than Soy Phone versus
Oh no, it wasn't.
Bro, when they fought against Tosin? Come on, bro. Like, what?
No, that's second part. See, that's a wrong. If you're counting the Ichigo and Aizen stuff, then
that's all the same.
Tell me a better point of hype in the Soul Society arc than when Aizen tricked all of the captains at the same time.
Yes.
And made them fight each other, and then proceeded to one shot all of them.
Wait, that was
that's in the Ronka arc when he had Toshiro's mid ass stab Momo.
Yes, when he was like,
got him
under the impression that
exactly getting tricked. He's mid.
Guess who? That part was fire.
I think
the
that part
that's better is Aizen tricking the entire Soul Society.
And that's what
he's the real villain, and then catching Ichigo's sword with one finger.
Like, come on! When he said "I alone stand at the top," you get that whole speech.
When freaking Ishin called Aizen's sword with one finger was way more hype than when Aizen did it.
No,
you're
not, bro. You're lying.
Because nobody saw that coming. Who saw that coming?
All right. Let's go back to the point. Which arc is the best out of the three? Because we stuck on Bleach.
Bro, Bleach is fire though. I'm not gonna lie.
Bleach is fire. The Ronka arc was best out of the three, for sure.
Out of like One Piece and Naruto.
3 and 4 Pain arc and the Ronka arc is in the 3.
Yeah, I got Annie's Lobby before Marine, but you can put Marine.
Annie's Lobby. I mean, if you want to do Annie's Lobby, that's fine too. I mean, they're both like really, really good.
Yeah, they're really good.
Lobby got some great emotional moments, bro. It's top tier emotional moments.
Still got Ronka arc like either way.
Ronka arc. I mean, shit, that is tough for me.
If Nagato didn't revive everybody, Pain arc would be solidified.
It would have been solidified. Like I can't. even though it was a good ending, but it just like everybody got revived.
Yeah.
Wano's the best art.
Which one?
Wano.
What? No.
Wano's a saga.
See, I'm
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
Bleach.
I
Bleach
got a question for y'all.
Yeah.
What anime has the most like 9 and up arcs, or like the most classic arcs? You know what I mean?
Well, that's One Piece for me. I ain't gonna lie.
That's Bleach. Most
Bleach.
Bleach's arcs is elite.
Most nines? You
'Cause it's
sure?
only Bleach literally has like 3 arcs. Like
See,
four,
Bleach only
four
got
arcs.
like 3-4 arcs.
Yeah.
That's
Like
why.
Soul Society, Roncar, Fullbringer, and Thousand Blow only got 4 arcs. This is
And you say all of those are like 9 and above?
No,
I think-
Yeah, the Thousand
not
Blow
Fullbringer.
arc.
Bringer like a 6.
Is there any anime or manga that has like 3 or more like 9 and up arcs?
Gintama.
One Piece.
One Piece
will-
definitely.
no,
One Piece
no.
literally had 9 to 10 arcs like back to back to back to back, like Impel Down, then like wait, what was before Impel Down?
Wasn't that Amazon?
Never mind. I don't want to go back there. No. So yeah, Impel Down, and then that was Marine Fort, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Impel Down, then Marine Fort.
Yeah, those were like back to back 10 out of 10s or 9 and 10.
So is it fair to say that it's rare to get anything that has like 3 or more? So it's more often to have like 2 really good arcs in there.
Yeah.
Someone
Kingdom
said
has
Hunter
it.
x Hunter, so that's
I was
a
about
pretty
to say
good
Hunter
show.
Hunter's got
Heck yeah, Hunter
the Phantom
Oh
Troop.
no,
Or,
it's
they
Hunter only
got York New City and Chimera arcs are both classic. You
That's
could
it.
argue a couple
Yeah,
other
York City,
ones in there.
Chimera, and Art. That's it. Because Green Island was not 10 out of 10.
No, the Hunter games, even though it's not a 10 out of 10, was fire though.
That
Hunter
arc was like
Games. You talking about the
7.
tournament, right? Gon versus Hisoka.
You talking
No,
about
Oh, you're talking about Heaven's
the
Arena?
exams.
Oh, I'm
like
thinking
Heaven's
about
Arena or
the Hunter
Heaven's
exam.
Arena? That,
Yeah,
Oh,
the
Hunter Exams was good.
Yeah,
It's
that
like
thing was
7.
fire.
7.
I
You
give
Yeah,
it.
I was about to say.
What's you
Go
about
ahead.
to say?
You give it a what?
Go ahead, Jay.
Oh no, I was saying I'll give it a 9.
I might be.
Hey,
I might be a
Which
little biased, bro. I'm looking at all these One Piece arcs, bro. I got like 6, 7 nines. Hell.
y'all are crazy, bro.
Bro, Hunter x Hunter was perfect.
Yeah, and Hunter x Hunter's got some really good ones. I know York New City and
Dang,
Chimera are 2 of my all-time favorites, but like even Greed Island's still like one of the best isekais out there. Like there's
Yeah,
even
bro.
the subpar arcs are still like solid 7s.
I don't think
I
tripping.
don't know, it's something about that series with just like
Yeah, I'm trying to think of any other long ones that like. I mean, I guess you could say
Kingdom.
Dragon Ball Z might have a couple. Like obviously the Frieza, the Cell Saga are real dope. I'm not caught up on Super.
Yeah, besides Super, you can't really give a mid arc in Z. Like there is no mid arc.
Dragon Ball Z
There's
don't
like,
count though, bro, man.
Couple main.
How it don't count?
Cause bro, it's too much hype.
He said cuz.
Because it's too much hype. That's based off feelings, bro.
You
Yeah,
get to fairy tale souls so I can get your takes on those arcs.
Dragon Ball Z just nostalgia, to be honest with you, bro. That shit, I be
All
looking
this
at
stuff
that fight, bro. That shit just be too.
Yeah, y'all better
that shit
say
be boring
something.
as hell looking back at that shit.
Yeah, all this stuff is nostalgia. You can't
No,
use that.
if you watch
Right,
like
if I can
Dragon
use
Ball
stop, you
Kai,
can't use it either.
Yeah, you can't use that.
if you watch like
what
Dragon
was that?
Ball Kai, it kind of condenses everything and it's much better.
No, we gonna talk about Kai.
No, not
Yeah,
either
when I
Dragon
look-
Ball, let's say one of those Dragon Balls that condenses like all the boring stuff.
Yeah, I just don't like. I don't know. When you think about it, how long goddamn shit that didn't need to happen long in Dragon Ball. That shit was boring, man.
Like what
It was
Archie was saying,
boring.
like Dragon Ball Z Kai can't.
I'm not talking about overall. I'm talking about moments really got boring.
Well, it's always
I mean-
boring moments in all anime.
That'd be the
Oh,
same as watching like Naruto and not skipping filler. Like you were running or watching Bleach and not skipping
Yeah.
filler. Like if you read the manga, it would flow a lot better. Like
A lot better, yeah.
Yeah.
Even the super manga is better than the anime.
oh, way better than the anime.
Way better. Right now, what they're doing, I don't want to talk about that because that's
I mean, I don't got a problem with the manga right now. I think it's
really.
I don't think it's that bad. I like it more than all of the moral stuff that was going on.
Yeah, it's definitely better than Moro, but I still think it's mid.
I don't know.
I
but
think-
the
I
only
think-
bad stuff about Moro is that they literally did the Cell thing all over again with the Senzu.
That's what
I,
dropped
I,
the
I
ball.
didn't have a problem with that. I did not have a problem with that.
Really?
Goku's been
hated
doing
that.
that since Dragon Ball.
And
So
that
I mean,
No.
that's part of his-
It stopped in the reason why everybody hated it though, because Goku literally said in the Cell games he will never do that again. He regrets it. He will learn from this. Like that's literally what he said. I'm gonna learn from this, and he didn't. It's like Super regrets this dude back to Kid Goku a lot.
Goku
Well,
is.
you know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say I don't remember him saying that. So
He said that when Piccolo was like, "What are you doing?" He was like, "Oh, I regret it. I'm not gonna do this again."
Goku got a brain of a peanut, bro. I don't see why we arguing his intelligence
he
right now.
never
No,
claimed to
but
be smart. I mean,
no, but in Z, bro, you can tell the difference between Goku and Z and Super. Goku and Z matured a lot.
Yeah, he
Like
done got way dumber. I ain't gonna lie about that.
he got way
Yeah,
dumber in
for
Super
some
for some reason,
I
bro.
don't know why.
facts.
Like he regrets back to like Kid Goku, and it's crazy. Like Total Not Mark did a video on it, like Goku's character development. Perfect.
Yeah,
Is his first
that's
video.
wild.
Hold on,
Yeah.
I'm about to read some of this chat. I'm about to read some of this chat real fast. Let me see. It says somehow Quan actually found a way to waste 20 minutes. Just okay.
Hey, that's a lot of clips, Kino.
Kino said I like how Josuke was worried there's gonna be an awkward silence, but y'all just been arguing. I'm 15 minutes behind on the stream, but the Arrancar arc has way too many boring and uninteresting parts to compare to the Pain arc. I mean, everybody's allowed to have opinions.
Are they, Quan?
Yeah, everybody can have an opinion. Soul Society arc had more impactful fights. Arrancar arc mainly just had Ichigo versus Grimjaw and Nucleor. Aizen versus Goatee 13. Ichigo versus Aizen was kind of underwhelming. I wanted to see Aizen do more. Like I said, everybody can have their opinion.
I can agree that the Arrancar arc definitely like it was like a highlight reel of Bleach fights. Like I can agree to that.
Fire.
It was fire. It was a highlight reel, but I think the impact of the fights in Soul Society, it was more emotional for me. It was just more emotional. Whereas like the Arrancar arc was like
What
pure
was
hype.
emotional about Ichigo versus Kenpachi?
What was emotional, bro? It was him finding out himself, like how he gonna use his power.
Yeah,
Same
that's
thing
when
against him versus Aizen. Him finding out how he's gonna use his power.
No, I mean, other than the Ichigo versus Aizen fight, he's talking about everything.
Okay, him against Grimjaw. Him finding out how he's gonna use his power. Him versus Uclear. Him finding out how he's like what like.
Nah. The Ichigo versus Orkiara, he did not find out how to use his power. He just went berserk.
No, he was trying to find out how to use power, and he got clapped. That's what it was.
No,
there
bro.
Was no emotion. He went berserk and clapped Ukiora. That's all that happened.
I'm not saying that Arrancar arc had no emotions at all. I'm just saying that the fights in Soul Society arc was emotional driven fights, whereas like Arrancar arc was like peak Bleach fights.
What was emotional about Shushui versus Chad?
Shushui versus
you're
Chad.
picking.
Why are you picking the mid fights, bro? Like I'm telling you,
I just asked a question. I just asked a question.
I don't want to
a fight, bro.
Yeah, I don't even want to talk about that because
it wasn't a fight. The same way how Ichigo versus Renji, that wasn't a fight.
Renji,
oh my
bro, that's like saying All for One and All Might was not a fight.
Wasn't? I don't consider that a fight,
bro. That is a fight though.
If you get one shot, that's not a fight.
So you're taking out everything.
Quan, shut up.
I was trying to read the chat, and then Jay gonna ask me something crazy like All Might versus All for One is like a good fight when it's
no, look, bro.
That's not what he said, bro.
I swear, this dude,
bro.
I see what he does, bro. He think he's slick, man.
He be flipping the content argument so quick, bro.
I don't know what y'all talking about. I promise I don't.
Bro, you repeat like.
You'll be like, who the funniest person in the world? He'll be wrong. You'll be like, well, I thought you meant who had the most laughs. Come on.
Bro,
yeah, Dave Chappelle is like one of my favorite comedians. He said Dave Chappelle is the best comedian, bro. Like I'm like, no, I did not say that.
Nigga, feel like I'm a gaslighter. Like, come on now, like
you
make me like I'm gaslighting y'all. I'm really not. Like, I repeat what I felt like I heard y'all say. That's all.
He was literally talking about just fighting in general, and then he said, "Oh, he said All Might and All for One is a good fight." I'm like, bro.
Why would he bring it up if he didn't think it was a big, what was a good fight? Like, he would bring up a bad fight.
I was comparing emotion fight, bro.
Okay, so when it ended, but then when I brought up Shushui and Chad, it was like, oh, Quan, why would you bring that up? That wasn't even a fight. But then when I say that to y'all, it's like, oh, Quan, like
because I'm not saying every fight in the Soul Society arc was important to that degree. I'm saying like because I'm not gonna talk about Chad. Like, don't even talk about Chad in the Arrancar arc. What fights was important for Chad?
And also, like to add on to that, Shinsui didn't even get injured, bro. Like, so what are you talking about? There's an actually like injuries from Ichigo and Renji. There's actually injuries from All Might and All
Flashbacks, all
for
that.
One. Chad showed up, thought he was slick. Shinsui cut him down. That's it. Come on, now,
Yeah.
stop.
Anyway, as the chat was saying, Spirit said, "I'm vouching for Quan. The Black Espada member is pretty forgettable. Thank you, sir." Substitute Soul Society. So substitute arc is like 7 to 8. Is that the arc before the Soul Society?
Substitute. That's the first arc. Substitute.
Yeah.
That arc was kind of mid. I don't know. What was it?
No, it was not mid.
Bro, it
Man,
used to
that
crazy.
that bird in that cage, bro.
Oh my gosh, you brought this up to Chad. Like,
That joke was sad, bro.
It was a pretty sad situation.
It was.
Real Life said Jujutsu Kaisen, Shibuya, and Gojo pass arc 10 out of 10. And then Nerd said Shibuya not 10. I don't know if it's 10 out of 10. I don't know.
Gojo
Shibuya?
Pass. I think Gojo Pass, unpopular opinion, was like a 7 or 6.
I agree. I agree.
No.
I think it was one of them underwhelming.
Underwhelming.
I mean, not
Yeah.
okay. It wasn't underwhelming. It was one of the. It was. I don't want to say it's bad, but it was the worst arc in JJK.
The worst. We got all of Geto and Gojo's backstory. How is that one of the worst?
I know, and it's amazing. It's amazing, but it was the worst one in a
It's
good
not
manga.
Shibuya.
Oh.
It's not Shibuya. It's,
You
it's
know
not.
what I'm
It didn't
saying?
need like it was cool, especially like the interactions between like Gojo and what's his name? Toji. Is that Toji's name?
Yeah.
Toji? That was cool, but the entire arc, like
What about
It was-
Geto?
Geto was good.
yeah,
Geto was good because
like,
you
Yeah.
really,
he's cool.
you really start to see like how he becomes.
trying to-
who he is.
And so, but y'all, despite that, y'all still got it as like a 6 or a 7.
I got like a.
Seven's not
I got like.
bad.
It's not bad. I'm just saying, like a 7. It's a 7, and it's the worst arc in JJK. That says a lot about the
I
quality
don't
in
like
JJK.
that worst arc of J. That part just sounds so just like.
Okay,
That
how can I
sounds like
say it? It was my.
you gotta say it was my personal favorite of.
No, it's not. No, I'm gonna say that.
You gotta say it might not have been the best, but it was one of my personal favorites.
What?
It's not my favorite. I'm not gonna say.
I said personal favorites. Like you can have a bunch of
No,
favorites.
if you don't
but
like
it's
the
not
arc,
a
you don't like
favorite.
the art, bro. Stop.
It's not my favorite. It's the. How can I say it without saying it's trash?
Bro, it's the worst arc. It's like I don't know
God.
what you
I
want.
don't know what y'all own today,
It was-
bro.
it's the worst
Y'all
arc
add
in
to it.
It's above average, bro. You know?
Thank you. Nerd said it. The Maki arc is the worst arc easily.
The
Nah,
that
I
short
disagree.
situation with the her fighting her clan.
Man, that was that was a Kill Bill arc.
That
Well,
arc was better than the flashback arc.
Well,
I
I'm
think
bringing, well, I'm bringing all these misogynists and rapists. I mean, not rapists, racists out tonight.
Oh,
What?
now I see why the streams get demonetized.
First, you got the dude talking about some. Oh, I agree. Black dude wasn't it? Now you talking about Maki was the first goddamn art.
Bro, no one remembers Zamari. I don't even know why Jay remembered his name. Like,
I don't remember his name either. I just
I'm trying-
noticed how.
I'm
you,
It
I
ain't
can't think of any
ain't
other
about
anime
remembering
that
his
might
name.
have.
Nah, I
what?
remember
How
Gojo's
else do I
name.
refer to him aside from the random black dude? Like,
You
what
know,
else?
Hey,
Josuke,
Josuke,
you
we're
muted
muted.
us.
I muted y'all?
Yes.
How the fuck did I do that?
I don't know.
Y'all are not muted.
The
I
chat
could-
said we're muted.
The chat did, and I couldn't hear us on the actual stream.
Couldn't hear either.
Yeah.
Oh, it's because I checked in on my phone, bro. And it took y'all off with OBS and onto my phone.
Well, that makes sense.
Interesting.
I'm a dumbass. I'm so sorry. That's why
It wasn't that long.
You good, bro?
Back on now.
yeah,
It wasn't that long.
it couldn't. Oh shit, it wasn't that long. We got like 40 minutes in the chat. Like,
But I'm just saying, in that time, it was like what 3 minutes from the last time you just left.
yeah.
It
Yeah.
wasn't that long.
Anyway, so I don't know if y'all heard what happened. All I did was call Quan out for the bullshit he was trying to set Jay and RT up with.
You had to bring that part back up. No.
Just
That's
gotta
in the
establish
past.
it.
Like,
Oh my god.
Somebody said finally, it was not that bad.
I probably would have peeked it, but I don't read JJK. All right. That's why I tell him last time. These nigga try to switch convo so quick.
What? I was in here for that shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, now he wants to skedaddle.
Yeah. And he said it's too much pressure. We can't go back on it 3 times.
This man took a big L. Try to switch. Try to reclaim a W.
That's
Tried
about a
everything.
U. That's about a U. 2 L's put together.
What? Okay, so what happened? What I missed? What we talking about?
Actually, I want to ask you real quick, Josuke. Can you think of any anime or manga besides One Piece, just because the length of it, that has multiple like 9 and up arcs? We had talked about a few
Shit,
of them.
that's
and we talked
hard.
about a few of them. Yeah, there's only a couple that we found that had multiple. I think they said like Bleach has a couple. I think Naruto might have 1 or 2, and then we were saying Hunter x Hunter has a couple. Any? Say it again.
I was asking Josuke. He ain't gonna say Baki. I thought he loved Baki.
But 9 out of 10s?
I ain't never
Yeah,
seen.
mine's high.
I ain't seen you complain about one thing about Baki, and you telling me now he ain't got a couple
Nah,
good art.
I got some good arcs, but it ain't got 3 9 out of 10s.
Bro.
what about
I was about to
Fire
say.
Force?
I was just about to say. What about Fire Force or any of those?
Nah.
I haven't read Fire Force.
Nah, Fire Force don't got 3 9 out of 10s. Shit. They got 1. I'll say Fire Force got 1. Baki, you know what? If you want to combine all of Baki, because mind you, it's like 9 different mangas, then yeah, you probably would get.
I don't know.
You probably would get you probably would find like 3 to 4 9 out of 10s.
Oh, Berserk. Easy.
Berserk, yeah, I thought y'all had said that
Yeah.
one though.
No, we
I
didn't.
Yeah, Berserk was given because it was a
Completely
masterpiece
forgot.
already.
Would you
Kingdom,
count JoJo's?
Kingdom without a doubt.
Well, that's kind of what I'm
No,
talking.
Fire
Led me to the point is that like how many 9 and up arcs would it take to get something to be a masterpiece, or which specific arcs might be masterpieces. That's kind of why I asked the question, just to kind of see if there's like a way you could gauge a masterpiece based on like the quality of content overall. Like say
Yeah.
I haven't read Bleach, but
That's
say
why-
Bleach has 5 arcs and 3 of them are 9 and up. That would
Right.
probably be a classic, right?
That is a good point. That is a good.
That's why I got Kingdom, because I can't name a mid arc in Kingdom. Like every single arc in Kingdom is just phenomenal. Every single arc.
Since the beginning.
Uh,
bro.
I've never watched or read Kingdom, but every time I see the character designs, it weirds me out. I just don't like how they look. I don't know
They
what
are
it
ugly.
is.
We're talking about middom?
Shut up, Quan.
You
Go
don't
on.
mean that. You're just saying stuff now.
That's a good question though, because don't y'all think like saying an arc is like 9 out of 10 or whatever? It's kind of like subjective. So me personally, I don't really care if like a place got like a 7 in there or a 6 in there. Me, I personally, I feel like if I enjoy a story to where it's from where it started to where it's at right now, and I ain't got that many gripes about it, subjectively,
Hold
I'll
on.
call that a masterpiece.
Hold on. See, no, Baki doesn't really have 9 different mangas. I was over exaggerating, obviously. They got like 5. But Kilo, didn't I tell you not to type Tokyo Ghoul back in the chat again?
He be trying to fuck out you. Why he be the only one trying to fuck out you?
I know he be sizing me on it, bro. I got something for him.
Didn't Kilo just get his mind back?
Just got his shit, man. Well, he
That
brave as
shit
hell.
crazy. That shit crazy.
I got something for you. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I got something for you.
How long is Code Magi?
Magi's
how many
like,
arcs?
I don't know how many arcs, but
I'll
like
type it in
7.
right now.
It gotta be like 7 arcs. As far as
Yeah,
chapter
I've
length,
I've only watched the anime.
I mean, also the prequel.
because Magi got a lot of side arcs. Jesus.
Ooh, Magi got
I actually got 369 chapters. It's actually kind of long.
Shit.
Well, Black Clover's gonna pass that.
Yeah, pretty
Fucking
soon.
right it is. Let's
It's
go,
true.
baby.
Yeah, better hope so.
What do you mean?
And that's crazy. That's
Yeah,
crazy
man,
because I still got Magi as my favorite magical series, even though Black Clover got past it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
I need to finish Magi. How many
I-
more arcs and stuff is there after the anime ends in Magi? Is
Oh,
there a
there's
lot
a
of
lot.
content
Yeah,
after?
yeah, there's a lot. A
let
lot.
me see.
Nigga. 'Cause right after, because when the manga ends, that's when they go into the flashback.
Yeah, there's like two main things, like the flashback and then everything after the flashback.
yeah, I don't know what happens after. I need to. I was reading the prequel though, the Sinbad.
The Sinbad prequel.
Yep. And
Well,
I
hey,
watched
Quan, what was you trying to say?
No, I was just saying I was about to go and look and see how many arcs it was after the thing.
I feel like two, the flashback and then the stuff with Sinbad.
It's
Yeah, you got the
4.
flashback. You got Alibaba and the other dude going to that underworld. Then you got Aladdin. You got Aladdin little arc. It's like 4 more arcs. Yeah, it's like that's right. It should be right about 4 more arcs.
I
That-
guess that's fair.
Because
That's what
remember
they
they went
say
to the
on
Dark Continent.
Wikipedia.
That was the arc.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, because it's that one. It's that one. Because right after that arc, the one where the anime ends, is right where they go and like Alibaba goes back to Baobab. Then they have the flashback. Then it's that stuff for like the Dark Continent and all that, and then it's like the final arc, like the final part of it.
Alibaba gets married. Goat. Alibaba's goat. It's
Jessica,
that.
Jessica, you got Maggie over Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Harry
Yeah.
Potter is oof. There's man,
Harry Potter's good. It got problems though.
they got a lot of problems.
Hey, Jessica, you a demon, bro. I just seen what you did, bro.
What I did? Oh,
A demon, bro.
I thought I got something for him.
Kiddo.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Maggie ended suck. It didn't suck. I mean, I'm not mad at you saying it sucked. It was definitely rushed.
I don't know. Did y'all want like this big like Titanic battle between Sinbad
Not-
and like?
It just felt like that's not the way the manga wanted to end it. You can really feel that while you're reading it, in my opinion.
I don't know what else they could have because they weren't gonna beat him. So like I don't know what else they really could have did. Like
I honestly didn't mind it. I didn't like have big.
I didn't mind it either.
cause that whole crazy like super outer-versal fight was already between Ugo and Sinbad. So like seeing that again would have been kind of like
Yeah,
Ugo was getting his ass fucked up. Yeah.
bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like half of these anime characters can't beat Ugo. Y'all motherfuckers keep trying to get him to Sinbad. Like, get the fuck out of here. Ugo was a monster. Anyway.
More good.
Yeah. I really need to finish fucking Magi.
Yeah, you and Jay, bro.
I'm bugging. Especially because I
Good.
loved Magi and Sinbad, the prequel. Like, they were some of the things that got me back into anime. Like, coming out of that fucking 90s kick that I went, like, Magi was one of the first things I watched. And that's actually, I want to say, when I got into Black Clover.
Yep. That's what
I'm
got
not
me
sure,
a Black Clover.
but-
It was Maggie.
Y'all like Sinbad, bro. I like the Alibaba. That's why I stopped caring because they say Alibaba come irrelevant kind of.
Nah.
Hell no, Alibaba never becomes irrelevant.
That is why
I'm talking about
Who
his hair,
told you
bro.
that?
If anything, he steps up to really be like the main character. Like
he's like the main person in the final arc, like in terms of how it
Right, the
ends.
final 3 arcs.
Yeah, so it's like I don't know. Alibaba's my favorite character too, so I don't know why people would say that.
Yeah, whoever told you that bullshit. I mean, when the flashback arc happened, he do become irrelevant at that point.
I mean, if you're talking about like power scaling, yes, he's weaker than most.
No.
like,
The flashback
big
arc,
ones.
everybody becomes irrelevant except the people in the flashback.
No, yeah, the flashback obviously.
Yeah, that's
But
it.
I think
After that, it's all Alibaba.
I think Sabo was about to say because Alibaba wasn't as strong as all the top characters, and like
Oh, but even that's not technically true. Alibaba
I
was
mean,
going.
he's not peak like those guys.
But wasn't Alibaba able? Wasn't Alibaba fighting against Teen Sinbad in like the last arc?
I mean, he fought against just one form of Sinbad's Jin equip. He wasn't actually fighting against like the super god Sinbad.
No, that was
like,
Jinbad first. That was Jinbad first Jin equip. That's the one he knows the best.
Yeah.
But he also was offered to be the strongest character in the series, and he said no. So
Who,
I'm
Alibaba?
just saying.
Yeah,
he's
Alibaba.
totally for that.
He's either goaded or stupid, depending on how you want to read it.
Oh, he turned down Power. I ain't know that. Y'all got me want to go back in now.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Alibaba's that guy,
Yeah.
bro. He also
I
got the girl too. Like he's
Hell yeah,
that
he got
guy.
the girl.
Well, I've been on Margarine, whatever her name.
Morgiana.
Morgiana.
question.
What's up, bro?
So we talked a little bit about like masterpiece series, about like classic arts. What about like masterpiece characters? Like
Noelle,
who do you think are
100% Noelle. Noelle from Black Clover is 100% the best masterpiece female character in show. I don't care what nobody say. There's never been a girl better than Noelle.
When you talk about,
I'm talking about from design to their stories,
everything,
how they're used,
everything.
the whole shebang.
Noelle.
Listen to me. Listen to me. You learn something. Listen to me. You learn. When you talk about A1 side characters in the background, that every time you see them, they show off, and then you know what I'm saying. I think when you say design, powers, skill set,
I mean, want to hear yourself talk.
I'm just saying, man. When you put all those elements together and attributes, there's only one name you can say, and that's Sabo. Sabo. So
Sabo.
Sabo is not a masterpiece character, bro. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, bro.
He's way too comparable. He's way too comparable to a character who was already in the series.
Man, what's your problem, bro? They got the same fucking fruit, bro. All right, you know what? I'm gonna just calm down.
I was gonna say we could even split it into
whatever, bro.
Into two and make it so that you have like peak side characters or peak like we can go antagonist, protagonist, things like that. I mean, obviously there's certain characters that everybody like, you hear about like Aizen and different things like that. So there's certain characters that most people would say is undeniable as a fucking great character, like Griffin.
Oh, somebody said Black Star. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Who's Black Star?
Don't worry about it.
Hey, look, you got
who is that?
He said, don't worry about it.
I'm saying you got beef with me or something. I can ask questions. I can't talk.
Questions is not safe on this stream, Sabo. It's been that way.
Come on, shut the fuck up. We both at you now. Okay, you trying to get between us? Nah, bro. He's from Soul Eater. He beats as fuck. Nah, my favorite, but I think Noelle 100%. I wasn't joking about that. I think Noelle is 100% a masterpiece character.
So you think Noelle's better character than Maka from Soul Eater?
100%.
Yes.
100%.
Don't say it all like as if it's no comp. Like
it's not.
It is no comp.
It's not.
I like Maka, and it's like no comp. No comp.
It's no.
I like Maka too, and you know that.
Yeah, I don't think y'all do.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, my dog tried to eat my earring. Get back up.
Your ears is pierced, RT?
Wait, so nobody else got no masterpiece character that just want to sit here and be quiet?
I got one. What's his name? Doflamingo.
Over Blackbeard, y'all tripping, bro. I'm trying
a way better character than Blackbeard.
Why?
So far, I agree.
Why? Because he cries. Why? Answer that. Why?
Because he cries.
His backstory. That's all he fucking did was cry. Tell me why.
He was like 5.
Man, what? Doflamingo backstory fire, bro.
You just keep giving him excuses. Answer the question. Why? Why is he better than that?
Girls need excuses to cry. I mean, I didn't know we was judging.
Oh my god, Odin was squeezing bears in his hand at 5 years old. You know, I mean, I'm not about to hear this shit, bro. Come on, man.
Bears don't make you a good character. It's make you strong. It's not the same.
Hey, what is the dude that what kind of the dude from Full Metal Alchemist? He's snapping and throwing the fire, burns up fucking lust.
Mustang.
Fuck, Mustang.
No, hold on. Them niggas need to dribble. That was content. Who better? Doflamingo, Blackbeard.
Doflamingo all day, like Blackbeard.
I got Doflamingo, bro.
Tell me why, bro. No, we might have seen
Blackbeard done except for steal Whitebeard's fruit. He ate some pie with Luffy.
What has Doflamingo done but fail his whole mission?
What do you mean? He succeeded for like 30 years. He was the king of Dressrosa for a long time.
Okay, a king, yes, I give you that. But his whole mission was to get Api fruit, and he couldn't even catch down a sick kid.
No,
so,
Doflamingo's goal was to go back to being royalty, and he did that for a long time.
No, he was. I mean, no, his whole goal was to get the Api fruit to take control and take back his celestial throne. He didn't give a fuck about no fucking Dressrosa. That was just a plot to get to the means. You know what I'm saying?
That was secondary goal.
I don't even think it's a comparison between Doflamingo and Blackbeard. Like at this point, Doflamingo's way better, bro.
Like you gotta give Blackbeard a chance to do something.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta give him a chance to dribble.
He clap Ace. plotted 6 years
I
to
don't
get
know
it.
about clap Ace. That was high diff. That was high.
He
That
didn't
was
even clap Ace, bitch, low key, bro. He just captured the man.
That was high diff. That
Wait,
was
And
was it?
Yeah, like,
no.
What?
That was no. Bro, he literally explained his whole fruit to Ace and proceeded to clap him, bro. Come
Which
on,
character?
Come
oh,
on,
that
bro.
explaining the abilities don't mean nothing. Everybody explain their abilities
Not in fucking One Piece. That's the whole point. You don't know your fucking abilities. Y'all tripping, bro.
Yes,
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Sabo got a point
there.
there. At that point in One Piece, when it was just the devil fruits, that's how it was.
Only person that didn't explain they fruit is like Katakuri. Everybody else explained.
Nah,
exactly
Joker. I mean, Crocodile didn't explain his at all, and Luffy had to figure that shit out.
Only thing Crocodile told him was he can dry people out because that's what his saying ability.
Yeah.
Sand. I mean, that's it. That's all he do.
No, he didn't expect him to be able to suck out the water in his body. He didn't expect him to be
explaining
able to
how your power work and telling
he
somebody.
for damn sure didn't expect him to be a Logi. Like, fuck out of here, Quan. Luffy had to figure that shit out. That was Luffy Yami moment.
I'm telling you, bro. All I'm saying is, if y'all telling me that Doflamingo is a more developed character, I can't argue. But if you talking about more as a better character,
bro, the Blackbeard is not comparable to Dofi right now. I don't know what you're talking about.
He's very much compared. He pulled out the Marine Ford, shook everybody from the left side. Man, come on.
Bro, he has a presence. He has a presence. I'll give you that.
He got a way better personality than Doflamingo. Man, y'all tripping.
All right. Quan, you got any more?
I came back to say Zeref, 10 out of 10, peak fiction character, and that's one for another.
Are there any comic books? Peak fiction?
Didn't Zeref get clapped in 5 chapters? Come on, man.
But Zeref was getting developed since
have
like
a 50 chapter fight where it's like 5 per panel. Yep, indirectly connects to almost anything in the story, anything and everything.
I'm not mad at it. I like Zero.
He was definitely getting he literally getting developed since chapter 1.
Kamino from Gurren Lagann, 100%.
Gurren Lagann, bro. Gurren Lagann is
also Seto Kaiba.
Peak fucking fiction.
Kaiba.
Peak fucking fiction.
We have Ace fans here. That's what that was.
Bro, I'm telling you, Ace is just too comparable, bro. Somebody said Hakaru is better than Aladdin? Fuck no. Oh, Hakaru dope.
That was ass. That's an ass take. I ain't gonna lie.
That's a horrible take. But Hakaru's dope, but he ain't fuck with Aladdin in no way, shape, or form.
No way, shape, or form.
He had a lot of development though, from like being kind of hot messed up.
He did. And bro, I'm not gonna lie. When they made him kill his mom, oh, that shit was peak. But
I'm saying, and he beat up Alibaba too, and like messed him up. Like, I mean,
he had the little Morgiana thing going on. But nah, bro.
He tried it.
Yeah, he tried it.
Choji had a lot of backstory. We ain't calling him masterclass. Get the fuck out of here.
We can't compare Choji to fucking
Man, that nigga was ass.
Hakaru wasn't ass. He wasn't ass.
The other guy,
bro. See, that's why you gotta finish it, bro. Hakaru got a moment.
No. I'm going overboard. I'm biased. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, Hakaru got a moment, bro. That I know for a fact you gonna fuck with Sabo. I swear to God, I know for a fact you gonna fuck with it.
Bro, Josuke, I told you I ain't like how the fact he was coming at my girl Morgiana. He know Alibaba trying to fuck with him. You know I don't like that.
I ain't gonna lie, that don't stop either. He's trying to get him draws, boy. But see, the thing I don't like about him doing it is he only trying to do it because the Alibaba doing it. That's what I don't like about it.
Exactly. That's why. That's what I told. They ain't even real. You just doing that shit for a fucking clout.
Oh, you a pussy, bro. I hate the nigga.
Hey, all right. I got another question. So,
you got a lot of questions.
What? Hey, man, I'm just trying to keep the conversation.
Right? I know you is. I fuck with it. You practicing your hosting, huh? On live. That's what's up.
That's for damn sure. So, what villains were very close or like one step away from being able to be like, a classic villain? Like they were close, but they were just missing something or weren't there for long enough.
I was gonna say Dante. I'm not gonna lie, y'all like Dante. That ass. I'm not even joking.
I can see that.
Dante was one backstory away from being better than Xenon.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
No,
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
That's a fact, though.
I was gonna say Mojito from JJK. I thought he was really good, and he was just prematurely pulled.
Oh, that's a great one. That's a great one.
Actual good one. Yeah.
I don't know.
I really hope he comes back in one way or fashion because I really liked him. I thought
I'm
he
not gonna
paralleled Yuji really
lie.
well.
Yeah, facts. He was getting on my nerves a little bit, but that was just because I was seeing him too much at one point in time. Like if he would have went away for a while, I would have got back on his train.
Josuke,
Yeah.
you already know that one panel, bro, where he had hit Yuji with the black flash. That's like my favorite panel in like JJK, bro.
I already know what you talking about, bro. That's my nigga, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Bro,
I think I got a good.
I remember Quan. I think you called me when you first saw that shit, and you had to tell me about that shit.
bro, hype.
We
bro.
talked on the phone about that fucking panel for hours. That one panel. I shit you not. It was like, bro, did you see him hit fucking Yuji with black flies, bro? I'm like, come on.
Bro, curses can use black flash? Like how? Like
I mean, yeah, no, Mahito, he just fucking did damage. He wrecked a lot of people, Hanami, fucking Nobara, like he did some damage and he left a fucking imprint on that story.
Nah, dead ass, bro. Yeah, facts. I agree with you. Go, but dead ass, bro. You don't have Magma beat up. You don't have Magma beat up Dante, and you give him a decent backstory. He better than Xenon.
yes.
Facts. That's facts. That's facts.
Literally, all of Magna beating Dante sacrificed Dante's character. Like it was great for Magna.
For me,
but it was at Dante's
yeah,
expense.
it was at Dante's expense. Facts. It was at Dante's expense.
No, he was mid from the beginning. Stop.
I mean,
wasn't mid.
Yes,
bro, I I used to. I don't know if y'all remember when I used to do chapter reactions, but when Dante was on screen, his dialogue had me in this bitch hype. I used to love his dialogue, bro.
No, at first he was definitely hype.
Bro, Dante was
repetitive. It
But when
became
Dante first came
repetitive once he starts getting.
No, it wasn't. No, it did not, bro. Because no, RT, shut up and let me finish. First of all, how you gonna know what I'm gonna say? You already saying no. How you know what I'm saying? How you know? 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 Exactly. You don't. Dante didn't get overwhelmed because we took a break in between the Dante fights. We took a whole Heart Kingdom break in between his fights. He didn't get overwhelmed whatsoever.
Spicy.
That's not my point.
What was
It was tough for fucking Dante to try to catch up to Xenon as far as like overall character because I mean Xenon's introduction.
He just needed
Xenon's introduction though started out on such a better.
What?
He already came in.
That's
He
false.
wrecked.
That's false.
No, dude. Xenon came in, killed half the Golden Dawn, fucking
and Dante came in and killed half of the Black Bulls, main characters.
He clapped the Diamond Kingdom, so it was even before that. He was the first Dark Triad member introduced.
Okay, back in those days, who was more hype, Xenon or Dante? And if you say Xenon, you was not there. You wasn't on Twitter back in those days at all. Period. People was way more talking about Dante than Xenon. People was way hyper. People was more hype. The reason Xenon being shown the clap the Diamond Kingdom low key like made him like it felt because people had already seen him, so that made Dante and Bonica popularity like shoot up even more when they got revealed because people had already seen Xenon, and then when we seen Xenon, we went on a break. So not only did we see Xenon, but we talked about it for like 2-3 weeks. And then it came back, and then we got Dante and Vonica, and everybody was hyped for them for months. And Xenon just went in the back.
Dante
I feel you.
Popular, especially in the beginning. Like I'm pretty sure, like in the popularity polls, he was like super high. So like, I agree that Dante was more popular, but then I said he was getting repetitive because he very similar.
Okay, like give me the timeline. Give me the time, like where you say he was getting repetitive at.
From his introduction to him losing to Magna. Constantly reinforcing.
No, I'm saying, where did it start to get repetitive to you at? Like, at what point in time? Was it the
entire? Well, first it started.
It had to be a moment to where you was like, okay, I'm tired of this. Like, what was that moment?
Ooh, let me think.
You don't even have one RT?
A specific moment that edged me thinking Dante's.
I mean, obviously, you said he was repetitive, so that means he was doing something that you grew tired of. So I'm saying, at what point in time?
It sounds like he's talking about. I said it sounds like he's talking about during the Dante and Magna fight, but that was, as we said, sacrifice Dante's character for Magna. You literally
no. So
at what point in time did you get tired of Dante dialogue? Like, when was it? What chapter was that where you were like, man, I'm tired of this nigga?
He's asking the start of it, so I'm trying to figure out the start. Because it carried on the moment that started. So the thing with Dante, like I said, is very interesting at the start. He had gravity magic. He's the king.
What? Oh, I forgot about when gravity magic got revealed. It was even Dante was king.
That was fire at the beginning. You know, he's roughing everybody up, and then he kept on talking, and then like he roughed up Austin and everything. That was great. I was actually hyping up with Dante too. Yami showed up, right? He kept on talking about Yami, but Yami kept on like beating his ass. He couldn't kill Yami, although he was stronger. He couldn't kill Yami. And then Asa came, and then he got clapped. And then Xenon showed up.
But at what point? You still not telling me what point of time where you was getting tired of him?
I'm elaborate. I'm kind of
because you know, like I hear what you're saying, but I'm just trying to like really visual it. Because everything you're naming was nothing but hype. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. When that shit was getting revealed, we was hype. You was giving those chapters 10 out of 10s.
You looking for that specific moment, right?
Yeah, I'm looking for that moment where he was, because I know what it was. For me, it was when Notch and Jack was in there and Dante was still talking like he was talking back at the Black Bulls. That's when he got repetitive. I can name the exact moment. That's what I mean. When he was still talking the way he was talking with Austin Yami to Jack and Yacht, that's when I was like, all right, Dante kind of getting annoying. So I can. That's what I mean. Like, what was that moment? Was it when like, what was that moment where he was like, "Okay, Dante, shut the fuck up."
All right. This is how I'll frame it. So all the fight between Dante and Yami and Asa, where he was constantly trying to talk and then not doing anything, and then he lost, of course. The moment Xenon showed up and was like, "Yo, Dante, you just talk too much," and then saved his ass, and then took Yami. At that point, I'm like, bro, Dante is kind of like, and then it kept on getting reinforced.
I would say that's fair. I actually would say that's fair. Listen, the only thing that's not fair about it, which is kind of irrelevant because that's the series, is that the fact he was fighting against anti-magic. Well, I mean that's the series, so it doesn't matter.
He lost the plot. Like Yami was about to die. Like until Austin stepped in and got the.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like the dialogue. The dialogue with Austin and Yami, I don't think it ever got repetitive in that fight because that's what he was fresh with it. And then he was talking about malice and he was giving us a little piece of his backstory. Like, I don't think that dialogue at all. I was not tired of Dante at all during that time. You know what I'm saying? I was all hype. I didn't get tired of him until we got to the spade.
Yeah, so my thing is like he kept on talking about how he was like the strongest, he's gonna win and all that stuff, and then he got clapped. So him losing, then I'm like fine, and then Xenon talking crap. That's when my mind kind of switched towards the downhill for Dante.
I think that's fair.
Like you said, Josuke.
I think that's fair.
Then the Nosh and Jack stuff, and he's still talking the same way. Then Jack claps him. Then
That's why I think it's fair, because right after that happened, that's when the Jack and Nosh shit happened. And you know what? I think I can, like, honestly, that might have been the moment where I was like, it wasn't even the Jack and I was already a little bit tired of when he got beat. I mean, when Xenon said what he said, that's when my mind kind of started slipping as well.
Yeah,
a little bit.
And then it got solidified. I'll admit to this. It got solidified when Magda beat his ass.
Yeah, that was bullshit. And that didn't necessarily solidify either, because some people say that fight, like, it's a lot of people tell you that fight's good. What solidified it was, I'm gonna tell you that didn't solidify it. What solidified it was Xenon backstory and Dante not having a backstory. It was a wrap after that. It was a fucking wrap.
Done deal.
It was the done deal after that.
Man.
Also, Jack did not clap Dante, by the way. Like, he literally cut him one time. That is not a clap.
I think he cut him a little bit more. I thought he cut him twice, maybe three.
He cut his face, like, and he bled, and then Dante's like, oh, so this fight is going to be interesting. Like, it was not like, he didn't clap.
When Jack surpassed his limit, he was about to clap Dante, and then Dante got the power up.
Yeah, I think that's what happened.
Dante, if Dante was only at like 80%, if that never happened, Dante was gonna win.
But then Jack came back and started fighting against 100%. Like Jack,
and then he got clapped.
And he was getting rolled.
But that's
but I'm saying though, he's fighting against 100% Dante. That's
exactly.
We know that's gonna happen. But the impressive part about it is that he was fighting against him. Like, suck my dick. If a nigga get in a ring with Mike Tyson, like,
getting beat up is not a feat. I keep trying to tell y'all that.
No, it's not about getting. It's about the way you did it. It's about the way it happened. He didn't do anything.
He literally did nothing to 100% Dante.
You know
except
what?
get beat up.
Fuck it. You're not understanding The fact that he did that. The fact that he got back. He didn't even get clapped after that. They was still fighting after Osterlin left. After Magnum left, they was still fighting. I don't know what you're talking about.
He had him on the gravity yo.
Was they not still fighting? Was they not still fighting? Was they not still fighting?
Bro,
exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
How are you going to try to say that
they were literally still fighting.
he was about to die?
They were literally still fighting, and then the next information we had on Dante after Magma left, and we knew Jack and him was still fighting. The next information we had was Dante was dead. So who won?
They're not even dead, and Magna was the one that beat him up. It wasn't Jack.
Who won?
Jack finished him off.
Who won?
Jack did not finish him off. We have no confirmation about him, though.
We got confirmation that he's dead. Well, no, we don't. No, we don't. We don't got confirmation.
No,
we actually don't. But hold on, we kind of do. We kind of do. The fact that the gate and shit closed, and the fact that Lucifer, I don't know. We don't know why Lucifer was technically split.
Did we see that penalty?
I think it's safe to say Dante dead.
Stand by the Dark Triad being dead. So
I stand by that too. It's only relevant the Dark Triad not dead is when we argue about the Dark Triad. That's the only time people try to say they're not dead. Any other time they're talking about how dead they are all day. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, and if people try to argue them getting revived, then that still means they died. They just got revived. So
I really, outside of Xenon, I don't think that they're dead.
Xenon's definitely dead. Like he's the only one confirmed. I would say that.
Yeah, 100% confirmed Xenon. But I'm not gonna lie. If somehow Dante didn't die and Jack stayed behind to make sure he died and he still didn't die, I'm calling Jack mid. Not gonna lie. No way you do all that and not finish the job.
There's no way Jack leaves there because Jack was gone. Well, Jack left, so I don't think he leaves there with Dante. Well, see the thing, but the thing is, like, Dante can't die. So if he left him, like, say if he left him in a pile of pieces, like over time Dante just came back together.
Man.
That's not Jack's fault.
Right, puts himself back together.
Yeah, that's not Jack's fault, bro. At that point, nobody can kill that motherfucker.
Can he do that when he out of magic though?
Josuke needs to reread. I need to reread what?
Jack and Dante thing. He literally cut him at the end of 278.
Bro, at the end of Magma fight, we saw Dante and Jack continue their fight. The next piece of information we had, technically, was that Dante was out of there. So what are y'all talking about?
I just don't
and
know
Jack was still alive. We see Jack. We don't see Dante. So how did Jack get clapped and Dante, like, is Dante not? We don't see Dante at all. Where's Dante? If Jack got clapped, where's Dante?
Last time we seen him, he was on the floor knocked out.
I think it's like
last time we seen him, him and Jack was about to go at it again.
But Dante gets beat up by Magna, and then Jack comes in and kills him. That's not a win for Jack if somebody else literally did all of the heavy lifting.
Is that what we're arguing?
No, that's not what we're arguing. He keeps trying to like at all. You trying to say Dante clapped Jack? That's what we're arguing. Did Dante clap Jack? Not did Jack technically win the fight. That's not what we're arguing at all. Did Dante clap Jack? No.
Jack was getting clapped.
Did Jack not walk out that room? No.
Oh my gosh, we're doing that. Okay.
But he didn't, like, he was winning.
Yeah, he walked out.
He didn't win the fight.
He walked out the room, Marty. He walked out the room.
Yeah, he walked out the room because the nigga he was fighting was through. That's why he walked out the room.
You can't walk in and get the last hit on somebody and act like you actually did something.
Dante wasn't done. So we're going to give Magma the... hold on. We're going to give Magma the dub when he wasn't the one who finished him off?
Yes, we're going to give Magma the dub because he did everything. He did everything. Yes,
he didn't do everything. Dante was already beat up because of Jack.
No, he was beat up because of Magna. What do you mean?
Jack didn't beat up Dante.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like,
they were.
That's not what we're arguing. That's not what we're arguing. Don't let this fuck nigga trick you. That's not what we're arguing. He's trying to say that Dante clapped Jack. What I'm trying to say, the last time we seen Dante and Jack, they were still going at it when Magma left. The only person we've seen come out that room is Jack. So therefore, Dante did not clap Jack. Jack is still alive. Jack was still fighting after that. How is he clapped? Thank you.
Yeah,
that's what we're arguing. That's what we're arguing. Don't let him trick you. Don't let him act like that's the case. Fuck out of here. No, he's saying Jack got clapped. That's what he's saying.
No, I'm saying
that didn't happen. That didn't happen. No. Don't change your argument. Don't change your argument. Don't change your argument because the whole time that's what I've been saying is that Jack came out that room.
You've been saying is Jack.
The whole time I've been saying Jack was the one who came out the room. That's the whole time I've been saying. Jack came out that goddamn room, not Dante. That's what I've been saying this whole time. So therefore, Jack didn't get clapped. Jack even he was even. I don't care about the win. That's not what I'm arguing. Jack was even strong enough to go fight against Lucifero. So fuck out of here.
I don't even know how you can give Jack any credit for that. When
I'm not giving him credit. I'm saying he didn't get clapped because that's what you said he did.
Saying he clapped him is giving him credit, though.
I said he didn't get clapped.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, so the base list, I mean, the whole argument is give Jack credit or not? That's what it's about?
No, the whole argument is did Jack get clapped? He trying to say Jack got clapped. I'm like, no, he didn't. The motherfucker was still fighting after that. The whole fight and everything.
Yo-yo, what do you mean?
Even after Magma came in and they continued their fight when Magma left, he still walked out of that room.
Honestly, Jack didn't even get clapped in the fight when they was fighting the entire time. Because
no, he was winning at first until Dante won 100%.
He was never winning. Yeah. He cut him one time. Cutting one time is winning?
He definitely was winning.
Jack definitely was winning.
I'm done with him
once. How is that winning?
Let him talk to himself.
He didn't cut him once. What are you talking about?
Don't tell you sudden gravity, wasn't him?
No, this was before. Remember when he first used the gravity and Knock was like, Jack, stand up. I know you're stronger than this, like something like that, because he uses double union.
Yeah.
And that's when Jack used monozone and had all those like blades around him, and he was he cut Dante more than once.
He cut him one time. I'm looking at the panel right now. There is one slice on Dante. And then the gate to 100% opened up in 279 right after that. And Jack is still in the same spot with one cut on Dante. That was the only hit he landed on Dante.
Yeah, but he was about to win the fight before the gate was going to open, though.
He was about to win. One cut is about to win the fight?
He was over before the gate was open. Who had the momentum? It was clearly Jack.
Oh my gosh.
Was it not, or was it Dante?
Oh my gosh.
Was it Dante? You can't even answer the question.
Let that motherfucker talk to himself, bro. At this point,
y'all got it. Y'all want Jack to be the winner of this fight.
That's
so
exactly.
bad.
That's the same.
Jack didn't win the fight. I did.
So bad. All right, Jack clapped Dante. Y'all got it.
It was clearly obvious. Like was about to clap Xenon, Charlotte clapped Vonica, and Jack was clapping Dante. Like. That's
come on.
That's exactly.
That was the theme, bro.
He was not about to clap Dante though. He was not about to clap Dante.
Yes, he was.
Okay.
All right.
Because we adapted to it.
I'll be right back. Y'all keep going.
Bro. What do you, bro, Trayvon? If you literally go back and look at 278 and 279, Jack is in the same spot. He landed one cut on Dante before he went 100%, and the fight was over at that point.
So you're saying Dante would have beat Jack before he went 100%? That's what you're saying?
Yeah, I think so. I think he would have won.
No.
He would have won.
He overpowered his body magic before Dante went 100%, so he would have lost.
Yeah, I'm with RT with that context. When everybody was having landing they blow, it was showing how they all was getting overpowered before they went over 100%. So that's the author telling you that they needed that. That's the author telling you they needed that 100% to win the rest of the battle.
They needed it. You can't say that before Dante was clearly going to lose.
He was stronger than the other two at that point in time. So I mean, why wouldn't it be different for him?
But Jack is stronger than the other two.
Stronger than the other two as well.
I don't know about Jack being stronger. That's a whole another.
At that time,
before opening second magic.
Yeah, definitely stronger. Definitely stronger.
No.
Warriors and monozone Jack. I don't know. I'm a Uno fan. I don't know if I could just.
Yeah, what does Jack do to Warriors? Not forget his chest blown out. What does he do?
I'm trolling again. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh my god!
You just said Quan.
Bro, Quan trolling like a motherfucker. There's no way you believe.
I'm gonna follow his argument.
Hold on. Because I don't. But no, Jack wasn't stronger than. I believe Jack is stronger than. All the way up to full sphere dive, So yeah, Saint Stage full sphere dive, that's where get equal to Jack at.
Wait, so that means you got Jack over Xenon then at that point.
Well, yeah,
before 100%.
Before 100%, yeah. But see, I still think Xenon can beat Jack because of hacks, not because of strength.
But Dante wouldn't beat Jack because of hacks, but not because of strength.
Well, we already saw that. We already saw how that went. So I don't know what we're arguing.
Yeah, Xenon Hex is almost not fair. You gotta have at least to be able to use Mana Zone within his realm. You gotta have spatial magic or magic that can match his. And Jack clearly can't match Xenon's magic.
Well, hold on, he can. And
why wouldn't he be able to cut through spatial magic?
That's what I'm saying. If Jack can still be able to control his magic, which is possible, and he can cut absolute space, then he claps Xenon. 100%.
I don't think so because he would have to adapt, and by that time he can't adapt because it's not allowed. That's the rule.
You said right. The thing is, his magic has to be either on par with his magic, or they have to have another spatial magic, right?
Or he gotta be a spatial magic.
I think
he's already adapted to elf language.
I think Jack. That's what I'm saying. I think Jack magic
language
is.
And Xenon not comparable.
I think Jack magic is. Hold on. I think Jack magic can be compared to Xenon magic. As far as potency and power. So I think Jack could be able to control his magic slightly in absolute space, a lot better than like other people.
Was I reading it wrong? I thought that shit meant like magic amount, not potency.
Yeah, it's mana.
It's mana. That's what it is. Jack does not have the mana.
No. Like he had that's magic power.
That's literally what it is.
No, but Sabo talking about magic. He thinking it's strictly magic amount. No. You can have all the magic amount in the world, and you still don't have no magic power to back that magic amount up. And you're just a Noel in the beginning of the series. So no. I'm talking like you have to have magic power to back up your magic amount, or you're just gonna have a big ass mana pool with like you're gonna be Leo and Noel. So no.
I mean, the thing about Xenon is he has top tier mana amount, and he can use.
And he has magic power. Jack doesn't have top tier mana amount, but he has magic power that can back it.
But that's the problem. Is specifically stated mana. Jack doesn't have the mana, so even though he can adapt,
so hold on. You think? Hold on. Let me get this right. Let me see what you're saying. You saying that since you saying when it comes to absolute space, in order for you to be able to use your magic in it, you have to have the mana amount, the same mana amount, or higher than Xenon, not magic power.
Yes,
that's
why would it be? No, it's mana. So it doesn't specifically say mana or amount. It doesn't specifically say mana amount or mana power. But I'm trying to figure out. It doesn't specifically say that. It says mana. It doesn't specifically.
That's
Jay. I'm not like. Let me finish. It says mana. There's a difference between mana amount, which is just the amount of mana you have, and mana your magic power.
Your magic power is your mana.
No, you're not. That's not the case. You can have a lot of mana and your magic still be weak. Like, what are we talking about? That's Noel in the beginning of the series. That's not the case. You gotta have magic.
Noel had too much mana to control,
and it was weak. Still, it was weak as well.
Yeah, I thought it was on control.
It was weak too. She wasn't even.
No.
If you let me finish, I can prove my point. She couldn't even put dents in trees. Her magic was weak. She couldn't even break a tree down. What are you talking about?
I can go now.
And then remember she hit Asta with it and nothing happened. It was just a water balloon. Literally.
Tabata stated that your magic power is connected to your mana amount.
I'm not saying Noel. Okay, you just proved my point because you said you proved my point. You proved my point. You said they're connected. One is not. They're one and the same. You have to have both, not just one.
Bro, I can't even finish my point.
Because you proved my point already. Go ahead.
No, you're wrong.
Go ahead.
The reason why Noel magic power, the reason why she
couldn't use it. Finish your data book thing real quick. I want to hear the data book real quick.
Look, it's literally in the Q&A when they asked Tabata, they said, "What is magic? Like, how do you determine someone's magic power was mana?" He said, "Magic power is mana itself." He stated that is how that's how you gauge a mage power by how much mana they use. The problem with Noelle is that she had so much mana that she didn't know how to control it, so she couldn't utilize it. It was also weak. Her mana was never weak.
Her mana was never weak. Her magic power was weak, and I stand by that.
Yeah. But the problem with Noelle, she was an outlier. No, her magic power was not weak. She just didn't know how to control it. She didn't know how to control it.
Josuke, it's the
This
same.
is how they been all day, bro. This is how they.
Josuke, it's the
Oh
same
my
thing.
god! I'm so. This is so
She
stupid.
she even made a crazy bubble in the beginning of the arc, and it was like, whoa, look at that
That's
crazy
her
magic
magic
bubble.
pool out of control.
But that's how much.
point.
That's how much magic power she had, though. She didn't know how to control it.
That shit was
It's like
weak.
it's like somebody that's super strong and that's
That
heavy and they
shit
don't know their
was
own strength.
weak.
Bro, it's not. It
But
was
somebody
not.
that's super-
Bro, she
but
couldn't
somebody
even
that's
break a
super strong
tree.
can't control their
Come on,
own
come on,
strength.
come on.
Yo,
Yo,
she
why
couldn't
you
even.
disagree
Her
with-
magic
disagree
power
with
couldn't
Tabata.
even break a tree.
Y'all-
No,
when he
no,
got
you already
clearly
proved. Like I
wrong
said,
on
you
this
already
one.
proved my point. It's no different. Like I already know for a fact that magic power and your magic mana amount are one and the same. You can't have one and not have. No. I'm gonna finish.
Josuke.
I'm gonna finish what I'm gonna say. You can't have one and can't have the other. Like that's how this shit been working. Like fuck out of here. You just have mana amount and you're strong. No, hell no.
Who said that?
That don't even sound right. That's what
who
you're
said that?
saying. Just
No,
because
I
you
did
have
not say that.
because you have a large mana pool, your magic power is strong as well. That's not the case.
No,
The
Noelle
exact
couldn't.
panel. The exact panel says once inside Xenon's absolute spatial domination or absolute spatial mana domination, most people can't use magic at all. The only ones who are capable of are those with an equivalent amount of mana.
Thank you.
That does prove it.
But see the thing though with Josuke, y'all, you still saying the same thing though, Josuke. When you were saying that it's still powerful because she couldn't break a tree, and Jay saying that she couldn't control it.
She not only couldn't break a tree, but she actually hit somebody with her water, and it did nothing. It was just a water balloon. It was more. It's more than that.
She couldn't control her power, so that's why she couldn't break a tree because she couldn't control her power. It's
But
still
I'm
the
saying
same
she's
thing.
no. You get it is the same thing. You're not wrong. But what I'm saying is her magic mana amount, the amount of mana she had, that didn't. Obviously, she still had that amount of mana when she hit Asta with that water balloon, and it was weak as hell. So she still had that mana amount. That magic power wasn't there though. But in the same breath, she showed where it was both there. So obviously, you have to have both, one and the same. But Rex, Rex already proved it.
No, he proved it that Xenon needed mana. You said magic power.
I'm saying Rex already proved this that it's based off just pure mana amount. So even Noelle can go in fucking Xenon absolute space apparently and do something.
No, she does not have mana amount equal to Xenon. Come on.
So you're saying Noelle would not be able to use magic inside of?
No, not against 100% Devil.
You don't think
no.
she?
Hold on, if she's comparable, if her mana amount is comparable to Julius, who was always apparently had this person,
or at least
this
Vonica,
other. Yeah, I mean, right. If she's comparable to Vonica, then there's no way she's not comparable to Xenon. I don't know about 100% Xenon or higher than that.
Up to 100% Vonica, how would she not be comparable?
That doesn't mean your mana is the same amount. What?
No, I'm talking. Hold on. You're not gonna run past me already saying her magic is comparable to Julius, aka Lucius. You're not gonna run past that.
The person that's been tricking us the entire series. Okay.
You can't trick a bitch in mana. Because the mana is part of your sensing. And there's no dialogue dilating your mana amount. People can feel that shit. And so if Tabata told us way early on in the beginning of the series, I don't even know how long ago that was. At that point, that Noelle's mana was comparable to his, if not larger. And hold on, by the way, that was at that point in time, that was only her potential mana. If I'm not lying, Jay, back me up. Jay,
what you say?
When Tabata was talking about Noelle mana being compared to Julius, he specifically mentioned the word that was her like latency mana. Yeah, so she's even more powerful she's even got even more mana now. So hell yeah, I think Noelle can use a spell in absolute space. Not 100% or Dark Heart. I mean Xenon or Devil Heart. Not in those.
The thing what I disagree with is because you talking about Tabata that wasn't talking about foreshadowing, it wasn't trying to spoil. We don't know if he's talking about just Julius and base or with the devil in him or like because we all know that
No. The thing is you can't. At least from what we know of, there's nobody that's done it yet. It's not like Dragon Ball where you can how you can hide your power, your power level. That's not a thing in Black Clover. Like if somebody got a high power, you can always sense somebody's mana amount. Like apparently.
So why they ain't been since Lucius Devil mana then?
You can't. Apparently his devil mana wasn't devil mana.
No, I don't think that's how it works, bro. I don't think that's how it works. I don't think they could sense Lucius at all. So I don't.
They couldn't. That's what I'm saying. I don't think his devil mana is devil mana.
No, I
No,
don't think
saying it's
they
something else
couldn't sense
entirely,
him
but
at all. That's what I'm saying. Like they
But
have
what
no idea.
we know, but the same thing was with Patry. They couldn't sense Patry as well, but we knew he was there.
because it's two
No,
different
no,
flows.
There's two different.
completely different. Completely different.
Just
No,
just like
not
Luffy.
But
exactly.
hold on. If I'm never mind, because Yami only the only reason why Yami sensed Patry is because he knew William.
He said they had the same key, but he couldn't tell the difference because
Right,
it was like
right. So
that's
key users can probably still do something.
Yeah, but Lucius does something very different to the point where Yami couldn't even sense the devil or anything. So what he does is completely different than what happened with Patry William.
well, Key
I
doesn't
think it's
really
part.
sense magic though.
Yeah,
Like
the only reason he was able to
he had a
sense
chance to meet William and Patry.
exactly. He never had a chance to meet Lucius.
This is
Now,
interesting. This is an interesting topic. This is an
I'm
interesting
not gonna talk
topic.
about it on stream. I still might do a video about it, but
You're not doing
I
a video.
still think what? What? Okay.
So
Hold
I
on,
can't.
man.
I
If
don't know, man. I
Yami would
think
have had a
on.
chance to meet him, I think he probably could have pieced it together.
Let's
I don't
finish.
think so.
Oh shit,
Oh,
Josuke.
come
Let's.
on, he pieced together William and Patry be the same.
Hell no,
I
he
think
proved
I
my
think it
point.
has something to do with Lucius.
when you say peace, he only had a hunch, and when he found out, he's like, okay, that makes sense. He didn't outright know. He didn't even want to go press him. He just because he wasn't for sure. He just had a hunch, bro. Y'all don't.
Because he didn't want it to be true. That's
That-
why he was
I
in
mean,
denial.
you can say that, but he still didn't know. He was just a hunch. Y'all take it to the extra step. Like he had it on paper. He did 1, 2. No,
Did I say that? Sabo, you've been against me all stream, bro. Formation. I ain't say anything to you when you got in here. I said hello. This Mag Sabo is Ace 2.0.
Nah, chill.
No man.
Bro, all y'all niggas finna get muted, bro. That shit's stupid, bro.
He
Damn.
said-
What you think?
Oh man.
Can Merliona beat Xenon? Can Merliona beat Xenon? No. There's no such thing as strong mana. I never said strong mana. I said magic power, dumbass. I think Noel with Water Spirit can definitely do it. Oh, Noel with Water Spirit is 80% Xenon absolute space. Fuck yeah, I'll go for that all day. Matter of fact,
yeah,
let me bring Quan back in here so he can agree with that too.
Oh, that's hilarious. I'm dead. I'm weak. Oh.
I think it's because you was the last person that said something.
Nope.
The goodness, bruh.
Oh my god.
Wow, bro.
I'm weak.
It's crazy out here. We can't laugh or
So
nothing.
is the mana magic power discussion drop?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, because y'all was tripping.
I didn't even say anything.
Oh, look. I think Quan's seen it. I think Saba's seen it. Rack's seen it. Did you guys see the little tangent? Did you guys see the picture I posted?
Nah.
I said I stand by everything I said.
Look, all right. Look, this I'm explaining magic power to you.
I stand by everything I said. It's connected.
That's cool.
But hold on. Okay, real quick before you go on your dribble and shoot and miss. Are you saying magic power isn't connected to mana amount?
No, I'm saying that mana itself is the floating essence that's in the world of Black Clover. Once it enters to something that is living, it becomes magic power. That's magic. That's magic power.
I don't agree
Mana
with that.
itself.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree
Okay,
with that.
this is what's about to say in the Q&A. Mana is something fundamental and invisible that floats in the air. When mana makes its home in a living creature, it turns into power. That can influence other substance, and that becomes magic power.
Bro, it can influence other substance. Bro,
it
your magic.
just,
So that,
how you just
bro, we're agreeing with each other at this point. They're connected.
I told you that, and you disagreed. You said it's different.
Fuck.
Bro, hey, did
Bro,
he
Jay,
not disagree with me?
the first
Did he
thing,
not disagree?
Jay, before I
Did
just
he not disagree?
Jay,
He
Jay,
said-
Jay,
he
what
said
was
that
that? What did I just ask you before I asked you to dribble? What did I just ask you? I asked you, was mana amount and mana power not connected? You said yes. At that point, we agreed. What are you talking about?
Because before that though, you were debating with me
God. The whole time
about
I was
the fact
saying
that they're two separate.
No. I said you can't have one without having the other. Well, that was my exact words, bro.
That's what I said, and you said no. You're wrong. You clearly said that.
No, that's not what you were saying. That's not what you were saying. Honestly, I feel like we might have been saying the same thing just in different ways. What I was gathering from what you were saying is that strictly your mana amount, it makes you powerful. That's not what I agreed. I think I think the mana amount has to have magic power. Well, your magic power has to. Well, it doesn't matter which way you want to go about it. But your mana amount and magic power, your magic power backs up your mana amount. If you can,
correct, but
like,
you were separating Xenon's
I don't think. Oh, go ahead. My bad.
You were separating Xenon's when he said that you got to have a level of mana amount. You were like, no, we got to be a level of magic power. Like, that's the same.
Well, the Xenon thing, I didn't realize that was the exact words that you had to have the mana amount. But I still feel like Jack's magic power, the power his that came behind his magic, can like cut through Xenon's absolute space. That's what I was really trying to say. Well, that's what I said. I don't even know what I'm talking about. That's what I was saying. But I didn't know you have to have that mana amount.
Yeah, you gotta have the mana.
Okay, right.
But I thought you were separating magic power and mana. I was like, no, this is like.
So what I'm trying to say is, right. Yeah. People with there's nobles with huge mana amount that can't cut down like a building. That's not building level. Well, there's people with low mana amount that is building level.
Yeah, and the reason why those
that's what I mean.
Yeah, so that goes with magic control. That means Jack just because if they had control, like if Augustus actually practiced, he'd be one of the strongest in the verse. If he actually practiced his magic power, but he has a lot of mana, but just no skill with it. Jack has low mana, but has a lot of skill with it. I don't even call it low. I think it's like
he's commoner. He's a commoner.
He's commoner level, but I think he kind of performs.
I mean, him and Yami's always been comparable in everything. So I think wherever you got Yami mana at, that's probably where his mana should be.
Didn't Yami?
Well, Yami's is boosted now.
Yeah, they was tied.
Yami got boosted now with the
well, we know besides the boost.
Yeah, but I'll say when Yami was doing that thing in the when they was fighting Zagreus, he showed that him and Jack was tied, wasn't it?
I mean, they always been tied. Like even in the charts, yeah, they both got what 4 out of 5s. They both have 4 out of 5s. They both got all equal stuff.
Yeah, but Yami was
5 out of 5s, right? They both got 5 out of 5s.
Yami would be a commoner too, because he was a foreigner. He wasn't around when the Royals took all that magic power anyway. So they should.
What the fuck?
You guys think Yami's got?
Yo, I don't. Sabo literally just muted this channel and they came back somehow. I don't know.
I hit them and timed them out everything, bro. They hacking.
You can block their ass or something. I think they probably made a new one. Hold on, let me give Kino back his goddamn mob before I forget.
Yeah, Jack got a 4 out of 5 in magic amount, and he got a 5 in magic control. So his magic control is top tier.
Come on now.
Yeah, this is a new person. They put a dot in between their name, bro. These bots are fucking vicious.
It's all right. We about to get off. We about to get off anyway in a minute.
How strong you guys think Yami is going to be now that he's got that boost? You think he's like has the mana amount of a royal or somebody particular, like an elf, or do you think it's just going to be a minor boost?
I think it should be above that of royals at this point.
You got right. Yeah, you got to put it with you gotta like put that multiplier as a devil multiplier. So
true. I
feel like Yami can't die like a devil can't, like unless you attack that heart. Now that's my head canon.
Mm-hmm. I do think William should be.
He can still lose an arm though.
What the heck is that in the chat?
See, that's the thing, though, Joe. Could he really grow it back and he just not knowing yet?
Hell nah. Hell, I hope not.
But think about it though. He got a devil heart. Devils can regrow anything, long as that shit ain't, long as their heart not intact.
That's not true. Not
to do
only
it.
Lily can grow that arm back.
It ain't.
Oh, you're right about that. Lilith didn't grow that bitch back for shit.
Yeah, every time I have to cut off a devil horn, they never grow it back either.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Oh, you might be right about that.
I think it's because of anti-magic though.
Jay, you beat me to it. Was that because of anti-magic?
Very true.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Very fucking true.
Because Xenon should have been dead when was slicing. Well, was
Yeah, right. Blasted a hole through him. Notch. I want to say Notch did something to Nana. No, he didn't.
No, he didn't do nothing.
He knew shit.
Was the ancient demon too? He cut the ancient demon one time and they died, and Merlion was blowing fucking bits off it.
And no
Right.
Really tore Megicula apart and it didn't kill her.
Right.
Yeah,
Magic power and mono mount is the same. Motherfuckers just fucking agreeing with me and don't even fucking know it. Fucking dickhead. Fucking bitch, bro. Just want to be on another nigga. Man, that legit pissed me off, bro. Bro, you about to get banned, bro. You got but a couple more things to say to me, motherfucker. Like, oh my soul, I'm tired of these motherfuckers, bro. I've been saying it the whole time. Magic power, and you know what?
We just agreed that we would say the same thing.
Man, they trying to throw him in that corn lane, bro.
What?
Maybe they behind stream.
Don't do Quan like that. Quan been quiet. He been quiet for a little piece. He been quiet.
Been straight airball.
All right.
Airball. I thought that's your homeboy now, but that nigga airballing, bro.
Nah, fuck that. I agree with Quan when he was saying about Sabaody not Sabaody. Yeah, about Amazon Lily for a little piece. But I wouldn't call Amazon Lily an arc. That's why I agree with it. I don't think that's an arc.
But see, the whole thing, we not even about to go down there, bro. Y'all got it.
No,
right.
I wasn't even gonna say anything. So
right. All right, man. Make sure y'all go on Spotify, SoundCloud. Make sure y'all comment on SoundCloud. I mean, what is it? Like on SoundCloud? What is it? RT? Comment?
SoundCloud. I don't know how SoundCloud works.
Not SoundCloud. I meant to say Spotify. How Spotify works?
Yeah, rate us 5 stars on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
Please, that helps us out a lot. Kino, get on that, please. That helps us out a ton. Yeah, man. Next week, I think I want to do a versus stream. So or we can do a tier list. Oh, you know what? We forgot to do the fucking wheel. Shit.
You might want to do about 2 on. Come on, bro. Don't do that.
Oh, we only got like 2 more on each wheel. Well, I think we got like 1 more.
Yeah, we can do about one. We can do about 1 apiece, male and female.
Yeah, I think we got. Yeah, the males only got 2 more. The females got like 3 more. All right, for the males, we got Baruto, Xenon, and Shiki left. Xenon versus. We got Xenon for the first battle. Who we gonna fight? I think Xenon might clear.
No.
Or whoever. Who is this nigga? Remind me. Make sure to chat. Remind me and make sure to never put Mashima characters on none of my tier lists or any of my battles ever again. Please remind me of that.
You straight slandering Rax to his face.
I'm talking about all of them. Just because Mashima just do stupid shit with his characters and they say he got stupid feet and it's just stupid. So no, fuck. It's the same thing with Toriko characters, and I love Toriko.
Shiki versus Xenon.
Toriko's just stupid.
Defend your senpai, Rax.
It's not about defending them. The characters are just stupid powerful. Like it's nothing.
Cheeky claps, bro. Hey,
Xenon doesn't want a black sky.
No, he doesn't.
Exactly.
Not much he can do.
He's gonna shoot him up into space.
Right, he's literally gonna throw him into space. GG's.
You see what I'm saying?
Xenon literally can teleport.
Shiki not that powerful, bro.
You see what I'm saying? This is
She
every
just
time
caught Wizard at less than 10% and in base.
This is literally every time I have a Mashima character on here. By the way, this is not our debate. This is for the chat. So chat.
I didn't put Shiki on here. I would have picked.
Take it away. I'm not putting no more Mashima characters on my list. Fuck that.
Bias.
No more Mashima and Toriko. I love Toriko. You know, right? Hold on. You know I love Toriko, but I do the same thing with Toriko. They're just too powerful. They're too stupid. It's too stupid.
Well, that's what he did. But Fairy Tail doesn't have nearly as much.
No, Fairy Tail characters are stupid, bro. They're stupid.
You can pick way more fair people from there, whereas like
everybody. You can, but we don't.
From Toriko.
No,
I know it. That's because you guys never take my suggestions.
That's because we don't know them.
I mean,
All right.
I would have
it
picked
could
like
just be that
Hades.
Rack's just overhyped.
Oh,
for all the
see, Hades.
characters,
No,
so
Hades is
yeah.
actually Hades is dope. Hades is one of my favorite villains in Fairy Tail.
Hades would have been sick in here.
Hey, man,
Hades versus Xenon.
I told
All
you
right.
to add more
We
to
got
it even.
Ryza from Chainsaw Man versus I think Stars and Stripes. I mean either Merliona. I think Merliona. Oh no, Yamato might clear. For real. We got Yamato versus who I said? Rise the bomb devil.
Bomb
Oh, the bomb devil get clapped.
Yeah, she gets destroyed. She doesn't even phase Yamato.
Just froze some bombs. So there ain't
I don't
much.
know, bro. If she got what if she got like a nuclear bomb, which she should have in her fucking
mean,
arsenal. If she got a nuke, she destroys Yamato.
Yamato just froze a nuke, bro. What are you talking about?
That wasn't a fucking nuke.
Right.
That was a barely. Man, that was a
nuke of Hiroshima, bro. What
that was barely a modern day grenade. Like, no.
Thank you. Like,
Y'all wildin', bro. Y'all wildin'.
that was half a stick of TNT. That was not.
Y'all wildin', bro.
That was a pound of C4, bro. Stop.
Y'all wildin'.
Also, the current chapter of One Piece was mid, by the way. Just saying.
Okay, so what is the bomb? The bomb devil should realistically have a nuke in her fucking arsenal.
My gosh, you trying to?
She should realistically do.
She takes a nuke though. We be honest.
Yamato don't take a nuke. Right, hold on,
Yeah,
Rex. Do Yamato takes a nuke? I don't think so.
Why the fuck you going to Rax? Like Rax fucking.
Cause Rex got Yamato at like continent level, bro.
Nah, really? I mean, no, I don't want to say that.
I mean, no.
I don't think she's continent. I think she's like low. I think she's like low island, bro. Fucking Kaido's barely.
Kaido's matching named attacks though from Kaido.
She's not. I don't think Kaido continental. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
he's not
collectively, even if you say like she was taking like country level attacks collectively, and on top of the fact that she still had stuff in her arsenal, like I think fairly somewhere around that level. I mean, she pretty much claps this match.
Continental One Piece feels like highball to me, to be honest with you.
Not right now. Well, I mean, it still does feel right, even right now, because I'm giving like island level, like I got Kaido at like Florida level. Like Kaido can destroy Florida, the state of Florida.
Oh yeah, easy. I definitely think
Florida,
the state of Florida. He can definitely destroy the state of Florida. You know what I mean?
For sure.
I don't think he can like destroy the whole country of the United States. He's not country. He's not continental level, bro.
Fun is so wishy washy because I swear I was just arguing with him and he was saying Luffy was out of level at Dressrosa. I don't understand him.
It's a big gap between island and continent. Like what? Like
what
are we talking about? Like
if it makes you feel better,
you can fit like 120 islands on a continent.
Bro,
if it makes you feel any better, Sabo,
in freaking America, like come on now.
Jesus.
I was saying I did listen to a video this week.
And mind you, we're talking about from
Luffy was country level.
And mind you, we're talking about from Canada to the South America. How many Hawaii's can fit between that? It's thousands.
So many Hawaii's like there's fitting in there.
You could throw Hawaii and the island of Japan in there, bitch. They still don't fill it up.
That reminds me of the guy who said Luffy could destroy the moon.
Fuck no. I mean,
when they were saying Luffy's new fist is big as the moon.
I mean, like if he do like a Gatling gun, he can gradually destroy the moon. He can't do it in one punch.
Can he destroy a continent?
Gradually, I believe.
I think he may be a threat to a continent, but I don't think he's like at that level where he's gonna like.
He's not one punching it.
Right.
No.
Right.
I mean,
so who y'all got? I mean, obviously, Ryzen don't got a fucking nuke in her fucking arsenal.
Oh my gosh, you're not about to tell me on this.
I don't think an island level con gun is taking a continent.
What is that?
Is that Usher?
No, that's gold.
I feel like that Tekken.
Man, hurry up so we can fucking get off this live screen, bro. Who y'all
got? Usher down there in Florida?
Of course, man. Hurry up so we can get off this live screen. Who y'all got? Ryzen or Yamato? I got Yamato.
Yamato.
Racist, bro. I swear to God.
Who you got, RT?
Yamato.
Rex. Sabo.
Yamato.
Jay don't even know. Jay don't even know. Like, Gold, I don't think Gold know either. Yamato got the majority anyway. Let me see what the chat say. They didn't even fucking give. Wait, oh no, the chat. Oh, Xenon destroyed Shiki in the chat. So, I'm sorry about you Shiki fans in there. Yeah, Xenon destroyed Shiki in the chat, bro.
Bird, huh?
It is the chat vote, so
it's definitely the chat vote. All right, so the chat, we're gonna give y'all this last one: Baruto versus Xenon. Go ahead and go at it. Baruto versus Xenon. I don't know who is that actually. Okay, and while y'all do that, I think it's gonna be. This should be like the second to last females. We got Mary Leona. Mary Leona versus Stars and Stripes is gonna be interesting. I can't wait to hear this debate.
Oh my goodness.
We might. Oh, and that's exactly what it is. Mary Leona versus Stars and Stripes. All right, who you taking?
Apparently, Stars and Stripes thinks at the speed of light. So what the fuck we got?
Saying if Stars and Stripes makes a rule that all fire is not hot, then I don't know what Mary Leona is gonna do to her.
Unless the fire
punch the shit out of her like Mary Leona's not physically strong.
She said no. She said
no. She said fire. She said hold on. She said fire isn't hot. She didn't say she can't use reinforcement magic.
That was 100% an example, just to give you an idea.
So what? Her fire's not hot, not her reinforcement magic on?
That's not what I said.
Okay, then be quiet.
I gave an example.
Then be quiet. Then be quiet.
She can just take all the oxygen away from her. Now,
bro, if this, like I said, wait, no.
He didn't do that. The fucking.
She did. Like.
So what did he do?
Hold his breath like Mary Leona's gonna do and blitz the shit out of her? What the fuck? Like take the oxygen out of this in the air like somebody can't hold their breath. Fuck, you know what? All she gonna do is hold her breath or blitz the dog shit out of this bitch and stop her. Like that's what I'm saying, bro.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. They throwing all these weird ass, OP ass abilities, but she died in 5 chapters. I'm saying, like, what the fuck?
Bro, that's like
different. Like
that's the worst argument.
No, the worst argument is saying her just taking the air out of the place. Like that's the worst argument.
You seen her do that and still get clapped. So that's all I'm saying.
Shigaraki, like that's not
okay. Mary Leona can hold her breath. The next point.
Is Mary Leona surviving a nuke?
Do this bitch know what a nuke is? I don't think so. Dude, they got nukes in there. That's why I took the nuke away from Ryzen because it wasn't seen. No, I mean, she should have a nuke.
She threw a nuke at Shigaraki.
Continental nuke, bro.
Did it make a bigger hole than Big Mom?
It wasn't. It was not continental. They're called intercontinental missiles because they can go that distance.
Regardless.
Hold on, bro. Because that's totally different from a fucking nuke.
I get so mad when people don't.
That's
know how
totally different from a fucking nuke, motherfucker. No, that's not. No, that's not.
Is it not a nuke?
No,
a continental nuke would be like more than tens of thousands.
No. Is it not a nuke?
Well, no, yeah, but Josuke's saying like, yeah, there's a difference between what a nuke's capable of and what continental is capable of.
Yes.
Okay, we bypassed that. Is it a nuke or not?
It has no. The only thing that makes it a nuke is that it has radiation in it. It has radiation capabilities in it. It's not the type of nuclear bomb that I'm talking about. I'm talking about the one that will kill your ass and you and the 2 states over. That's the one I'm talking about. Not the one that's just gonna blow up a fucking 3 blocks. No.
It blew a hole in the ocean. That's way more than 3 blocks.
Josuke, you didn't even read the fight.
Bro, y'all bitches keep trying to focus on exactly the words I'm saying when I'm obviously like exaggerating. What I'm saying is that is that hole in the ocean is 3 blocks compared to what a nuke would do. That's what I'm trying to say.
Bro, like he said 3 blocks. Bro, I'm saying like you do not understand what you just said right
now. Bro, I said 3 blocks because 3 blocks is all that is compared to what an actual nuke can do. The nuclear bomb that I'm talking about. Did you see what happened to the fucking state of Japan? And that was a baby.
I did see, and that nuke is supposedly bigger according to like modern day science and My Hero stuff. Hold on, I'm gonna try to find it.
I don't care. I don't care to see it. Like I don't care. Like go for it.
I don't care to see it.
I don't care to see it. It's not what I'm talking
Then you're
about.
being biased.
So
No,
biased.
y'all literally just told me. Rax literally just told me it wasn't the type of a nuclear bomb that I'm talking about. The one that can blow up 2 states. That's not what y'all talking about. So it does not matter what y'all show me. It's not that nuclear bomb.
For somebody,
like stop it.
No. Rax was talking about a continental nuke. Continental. 2 states? Come on. An intercontinental nuke could destroy 2 states.
Rax, intercontinental nuke is just something that can travel across the ocean. That's what they're used to do. That's it. They're not used to blow up whole cities. They're not used to blow up whole continents. No, they're just used to go across the ocean to blow up like buildings and towns and stuff like that. They're not used. Yeah, they're just used to travel. That's it.
That's what I'm getting from
if you're talking about if this was an intercontinental nuke, then that's just a normal bomb in our world. It's not a nuclear bomb. Not the type of atom bomb I'm talking about.
Regular bombs, is just going intercontinental.
There's drones that drop shit bigger than that. There's drones that drop.
Drones fly it over there and drop it, but the missile itself is
the missile itself just traveled across the ocean. That's the only difference between that and the drone.
The reason why Shigaraki survived that because he digged a hole into like the Earth's like tunnel. He digged a tunnel before she landed, so he didn't take the full.
By the way, I want to say Mariona could tank this.
Mariona, she tanks that?
I want to say Mariona tanks this.
That's how you feel.
I want to say Mariona tank. Where do y'all got this at? Where do y'all got
Mariona
this
is close to Mana. Is she affected by this?
Yes. She's affected by regular punches and kicks. So
hold on.
This ain't nothing to do with Mana.
Hold on. How fast was his attack? Do Mariona even get hit by it?
It's huge.
So intercontinental ballistic missiles carry nuclear weapons
across the ocean.
Hold on.
Across the ocean.
Play.
That's what they're used for. That's what they're used for.
You can't. Wait, because this isn't normal in her moveset. These are something that they had to send from America to aid her. This is an additional thing, not in her normal arsenal.
Wait, hold on. What?
Wait, man, this is so.
Hold the fuck on. This isn't something she did. Like this isn't her creation, Bob, or nothing like. This is not her power.
No,
fuck
people
this.
from the U.S. sent
This is
them
so
over.
irrelevant. This is so irrelevant. Why are we talking about this?
Wait.
Why are we talking about this?
So this is the president versus this is the president and Stars and Stripes.
This would be like the equivalent.
So
This would be like the equivalent if Fuego gave her Salamander.
Man, this isn't irrelevant.
This is a whole. These are whole additional characters giving things to her.
Hold on, can we agree? Hold on. Can we agree that if that's what Rex is saying? This is the outside source power. Then this is irrelevant. This is irrelevant.
God. This
is irrelevant. We probably should just move on.
I should have known that y'all was hating Stars and Stripes so much when she beat Noelle, bro. Anything to take.
No, it's not a bitch. This isn't her power. Like what?
Preposterous. I ain't gonna lie.
It was her power to be able to grab all the nukes together.
Oh yeah, I agree. I agree. I don't disagree with that. But what you showing me, this crater, this bomb, isn't her. That's the bomb.
So what's stopping Mariona from stopping her from getting the missiles?
No, Sabo, no. Don't even entertain that. She won't have them. She won't have access to that. So don't even entertain it.
What's stopping Mariona from killing the president for shooting the missiles?
Oh my God, Sabo is retarded, bro. She won't. They won't even be there.
I know. I'm just entertaining the bullshit.
You know what? Let's do the vote.
If they got the president, I don't know, man.
Sabo, you 3 seconds from getting kicked.
President has power, man.
2 more words. 2 more words. Hold on, let me see who won out of the Baruto and Lich is a nuke. Lich is definitely a nuke. They didn't even fucking say Baruto and Xenon. I guess we gotta do. Oh no, Xenon. I think this is with Shiki. Yeah, they didn't say nobody with Xenon, so I guess we gotta do that one too. So who y'all taking, Xenon or Baruto?
Shit, Kino funny as fuck, y'all.
Who y'all taking, Xenon or Baruto? Fuck what Kino's saying. Who y'all taking? I want to end this so bad.
Xenon.
I,
Xenon.
I take Xenon all day. I don't know shit about Boruto. I know he got that form though.
He uses that new crying scene to distract Xenon.
All right, Xenon cleared.
Horrible animation.
All right, so Stars and Stripes versus Yamato.
Oh, Yamato one taps.
Oh my fucking! You know what?